Yo, yo, what's up with it? It's your boy. Back with another one. Back with another one. Hmm. Here we are, little buddy. Hey there, Curly Cookie. Hey there, Alchemista. I love it, the Alchemist. Alright, I guess we'll use a little bit of oracles too. Hey, what's up, Brianna? How y'all feeling tonight? Hey, Pisces Moon. Hey, Pisces Moon, you think they really going to shut down TikTok? You think they really going to shut it down? We're going backwards today. I think we are. Yeah, we are. Yep. Because last time we did Aries first. Yep. We're going backwards. Sure is. Pisces first. You think they really going to do it? Dang. They might too. You said punishment. Yeah, they're going to have to sell it. Because I get what they're saying. It's like it's not American. And it's kind of whack, man. But I get it. I kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Because, like in other countries, they be banning YouTube. So, you know what I mean? So, I kind of get what they're saying. Yeah, they want that too. They want that money too. That's always, we know that. That's a guarantee. All right, anyway, let's get going. So we on Pisces. Pisces. What was it again? Oh yeah, which you don't see coming in love. Aha. I forgot for a second. Hold on. I gotta get it right so I can get my pesos. Gotta get the pesos. You know what kind of like grinds my gears a little bit? People that be pocket watching. That gets me all the time. Hey there, Marie. Gets me all the time. Like, dang, why you be worried about what I'm doing? I don't care about your wins or your successes. I don't even ask about them. You know what I mean? People just assume that your life sometimes just be better than yours, be better than theirs when they be asking what you got going on. It's just kind of like gauging. I don't know why I'm telling you that. So maybe that's what I got going on. All right, you got ambition. So what's next in love? Going after what you want. All right. So you guys could be going after a certain individual shortly. This may be somebody who stands out to you a lot. Or a certain individual is going to be coming towards you. It's maybe somebody who stands out a lot. Like they may be kind of like out there in the public in a way, or they may be having a lot of status. Seems to be somebody who's analyzing or kind of strategizing about how they're going to come towards you shortly. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Libra. I just knew it's going to be somebody who has an attractive body. That's how you're going to know them. You're going to like the way that they're like shaped, even if it's a man. You're going to like their physical frame or their physical stature. So there's already somebody who probably already has their eye on you too. So, and it's somebody who like maybe is like a loner. Like they can be friendly and stuff, but they're a loner. You know what I mean? Like they're very like, what's the word I wanted to say? Like, you know how it's like a Capricorn trait too, or like it's like maybe it's an Earth sign trait, but now Taurus is a little different. It's like kind of like cautious. That's what it is. They're cautious. So it's somebody who already kind of like observed you guys. Oh yeah, and we got Leo, we got Pisces. All right. So this is somebody who wants to show you guys off, or this is a show off. Somebody who's normally seen by like a lot of attention. I mean, by a lot of people, used to getting a lot of attention. They kind of thrive on that. They look for that. All right, they may be a good storyteller too, because we got the Leo and we got Pisces energy. So this may be somebody who's got like more like a dreamy way of like expressing themselves, or like maybe like portraying themselves. They may make them, maybe for some of y'all, maybe a model because of the way their body is. If they're not a model, they just take maybe very, very nice pictures. You know what I mean? It seems that way. It's somebody who's always striving to be the best or striving to be like seen. It's a big thing for them to be seen. They need attention. They need recognition. All right, it's gonna be somebody who's gonna try to gain your approval. by making themselves stand out. Maybe they're going to try to be a little bit more like gift giving type way, because we got Leo energy, which is usually somebody who's generous, or they're going to do something in that way where maybe you guys are sharing the spotlight, sharing the stage, sharing, you know, maybe the attention or something like that, or they're just going to give you a lot of attention. It's something like that that's coming along the way. North Node just means that this is somebody you're meant to encounter. So even if they weren't a Virgo, Libra, Pisces, or Leo, you're meant to experience this type of situation. All right, so this is a chance for you guys to get what you want. Should be somebody who you, because like the Pisces energy, these are usually people that we idolize or people that we kind of like imagine having a partner like this. So it's somebody who you guys imagine having a partner like this. And this may be somebody, oh yeah, we got the sun here too. God damn. All right, hold on. And we got the world upright. God damn. All right, so you guys are going to have an opportunity to date around. All right, you guys are probably just going to be the best pick. That's probably what's really going on. For the majority of y'all, you're going to probably be the best pick. All right, so these are some of y'all. There's going to be people who you guys have misunderstandings with, but I don't know if this makes them past people. I just get like maybe there's just miscommunications. Signals weren't all the way direct. Maybe the signs that they were trying to shoot at you, or like the comments they were trying to give you. Because I kind of feel like this may be online too, because we got the world here. Most likely it's going to be online, or it's going to be in an environment that you're frequent, that you're comfortable with, one that you kind of know very well. It could also be in a new environment because of the world, but usually I think of it like somewhere where you already know people. So it could be at work. All right. So it could be at work, or it could just be like maybe like, I don't know, along your path during the day, like wherever you go, or you may run into this person in that way, because the world can be that. It's supposed to be a good opportunity too. It's supposed to be a happy opportunity. They're going to make themselves stand out to you. So most likely they're probably going to be like, hey, you know what I mean? Because we got, so let me give you signs. We got Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Sag, Pisces, Leo. A lot of Leo energy. So this is definitely going to be somebody who's going to get your attention, or a lot of somebody who's really going to be trying to get your attention. And I get them to be like, so this is somebody who like isn't consistent with their messages, but they're going to be like very helpful. So maybe they take a little while to reply back. You know what I mean? Like, so maybe this is like somebody who's popular, maybe even famous. Like they maybe even be famous for some of y'all. Like it takes them a little while to come to like message back. So like, don't take that to offense, because it's not like on purpose. They may be busy. They may just be like doing something, because like, I kind of feel like maybe they're, for some of y'all, they're an entertainer, an artist, a painter, a creative, a poet, something like that. They have a very creative style. All right. And it's also somebody who comes off kind of nonchalant. So that might be what makes you feel like they're ignoring you, or like they're not really like, you know what I mean, communicating back with you, or like they're not really pressed or happy to talk to you. That's not the case. They seem to be busy. This may be somebody who's very career focused. All right, because that's why I get them like always worried about like the next thing to do. Like, you know what I mean, maybe seeming like they're busy. You know what I'm saying? So it's that. It just kind of comes off this way. So that's probably what you need to know. But it's somebody who's proud of you, or somebody who's going to be trying to seek your approval. They're very extra. I'm not going to say they're very extroverted. I want to say that they're sometimes extroverted. Some days they really are out there like, ooh. Then other days they're like in that Piscean energy, woe is me. I don't have anybody around me who cares for me. I'm always sacrificing myself for others. So they kind of have bouts of that. Like, you know what I mean? And it's not like, sometimes with the King of Swords can sometimes be self-doubt. So that's something that you guys need to know about. Like, you know what I mean? This person could be very critical, very like distant, you know what I mean? Avoidant, you know what I mean? But like, it's maybe because they're used to like probably dealing with a lot of people. And it doesn't always have to be like romantic, but like maybe that's their work, that's their job. They always like mixing, mingle, talking to different people, and it gets exhausting in a way. Because it kind of gives that vibe, like, Five of Swords, sometimes they just want to give up or walk away from situations. So for some of y'all, somebody who you guys had some type of miscommunication with, like they're overwhelmed. They're tired of like conflict, or always having to like, you know, maybe set people right or set people straight, or like deal with that type of energy, if that makes sense. All right, but anyway, that's what's coming towards y'all. Somebody's going to try to win you guys over. If it's a past person, they want to do it all over again. This time, they just want it to be more fun, more cheerful, more exciting, you know what I mean, more experiences. They kind of want to see this become something a little bit more mature than whatever it was you guys did before, you know what I mean? So, like, they're going to try to act like they didn't care whatever happened in the past. It is what it is, and they're just going to kind of go along with it. So that's what you need to know. This is faded, too. So I don't know when this is going to happen for y'all, but the signs that we do got: Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sag, Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Could be in these seasons. That's usually how I've been reading it. So, all right, this could be a good karma too for Pisces. All right, so that was that. All right, that's pretty nice. That was a good start. I like that. I like that. That was a good start. Hey there, Mona Sky. Hey, Lily. All right. So let me see. So all right, so Aquarius, what you don't see coming in love. All right, devotion. So this could be a relationship, or this could be somebody you guys are going to find passionate about. Ninth house, that's going to be a second long-term partnership, or it's going to be a partner who's going to change your outlook on life, relationships, connections, devotion. It's going to be one that feels like it's hot. It's going to be one that feels like a spiritual connection too. We got Sagittarius and Vesta. It's going to be one that feels like a spiritual connection. They may be foreign. This may be a long-distance relationship, or this may be a relationship that feels more adventurous to you, because it may be a little bit over the top at times to you. They don't really see the world the same way you see it. So that might be it. But it's like still you kind of feel devoted to them, or still feel connected to them. You may learn a lot from them as well. This will be somebody who's probably a good teacher, and they're going to be a big deal in your life. Hey there, Linus Kitty. Yeah, it was hot as a motherfucker. I had to take that beanie off, and I got my heat on too. Normally I just have my hat on when the heat's off. So, but I don't know. I meant to turn it off. Anyway, maybe a spiritual person or a spiritual practitioner, or you guys may just have different spiritual beliefs or spiritual outlooks. Like maybe they're traditional, maybe you're just spiritual, maybe they're, maybe you're traditional, maybe they're spiritual. I don't know. Could be a Capricorn, could be I think it was Sag. But yeah, so far we got Capricorn, Sag. All right. So it's gonna be somebody who's gonna bring a lot of focused passion into your life, and they have more like a savior or God complex, where either they think they're better than everybody, or they think that they, not going to say they. Let me not say they think they're better than everybody, but they may, because sometimes the Sagittarius energy could be somebody who sees themselves as a big deal. So maybe they do see themselves as like better than everybody, or maybe they feel like they're just better than everybody who could be devoted towards you. Maybe they feel like they're the best catch. Who knows? All right, but anyway, this is going to be somebody who is going to give it their all. So this would be like one of those relationships where you'll feel like giving it your all too. All right, so this makes sense, because some of these are going to sound like, I now understand. Some of these are going to sound like they're far-fetched, because this is what you don't see coming. Because I'm like, this sounds too good to be true. Like, I got to be bullshitting somebody right now. But now I understand why, because this is what you don't see coming, because I'm for sure majority of you don't see that coming. Somebody who's willing to be a savior, be a sacrifice. This is somebody who will stand up, protect you. It's a lover. This is a lover, but this is somebody who may not love in the way that you're used to. But for some reason, you're going to feel devoted or feel like you could be connected to them. They do live more of a luxurious lifestyle, or more like a hedonistic lifestyle. So maybe they're more like natural, herbsy, veganish. You guys may be getting into that. Maybe you guys start taking on some of their philosophies, some of their views, their worldviews, because it is very expansive. You do learn a lot with this connection. I will say that. Could be an Aries, could be a Taurus, Pisces. You're going to learn a lot from them. They may have animals. They may be good with animals. You guys may get animals together. I don't know why that's an important thing. But I get more of like a comfortable life being around this person, or like dealing with this person. You know what I mean? Yeah, we got 9 of Cups with the 2 of Swords. So you won't know it. That's the whole thing. You won't know it from the beginning. So I guess this may be somebody who you guys have like mixed feelings about. I've seen that 2 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. You guys may have mixed feelings. Like, is this my person? Would this be fulfilling? Is this worth the like you may wonder at first, is this worth the sacrifice? Is this something that I would want to like engage in? Do I want to? You know what I mean? So they may have because like I say, they may have like foreign features then, or more like otherworldly features, which is just like they don't look like they're from around your way. Like maybe they're not like, I don't know. Like I say foreign, but they just don't look like maybe they don't look like the people that you've normally dated. It could be that too. Maybe it's that. Like, if you dated tall, dark, and handsome, or tall, blonde, and blue-eyed, or whatever you may have dated at one time, or like short, thick, and pretty, or slim and tender, whatever you might have dated, it may not be like that. But they have this, I don't know, they just have this little thing that you like, because Pisces energy is just like, I kind of envision them only in a way that only I can see, almost like this I don't mean anything by it when I say it, but it's almost like the beauty only a mother could love. Not saying they're not beautiful or handsome or whatever. It's just like they have their own little like aesthetic that's just attractive. It just does. You just like it. You're like, But you may wonder, like, would this be it? Because maybe they don't fit into the mold of what you normally expect. Because they do have these different views and these different philosophies of how the world is. So, you know, maybe you're more doom and gloom, or maybe you're more positive, and maybe they seem to be more positive and like anything's possible, more limitless. So this would be a relationship where it's going to feel like it's very limitless. Anything can happen. We got King of Wands, so it's a Leo, and we got King of Wands upright, so it's somebody who has a lot of discipline. All right, this is gonna be somebody who you guys are attracted to. We got King of Wands, so this is always a catch. All right, this is somebody we got two people right now too, so maybe you guys could be dating or you just have choices. All right, but anyway, for some of y'all, they may be a writer or explorer or traveler, or you might meet them on a trip, or it's just like something about it is maybe long distance, or because the ninth house can sometimes be a long distance relationship, but we're connected spiritually. We're connected on a deeper level. I want to be devoted to this person. I don't know why. You know what I mean? I just feel this way. So like there could be like these bouts where you're like sacrificing for them and they're sacrificing for you, and then we're still just kind of like we build some type of stability. Sometimes it could just be at a distance. Like maybe they come see you once a month, twice a week. What the fuck ever. Maybe you spend the night. I don't know. Who knows? It's giving something along the lines of that, because you'll be comfortable with this person. And somebody, like I said, they're attractive, because we also got a King of Wands, but this is somebody who's ambitious. They may chase you. They may be more assertive with you. Yep, Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, they're not your usual type. But so they may also have like a long-standing job or career, or they have some type of status that you'll like. Maybe it's non-traditional though. So like maybe it could be like the pastor at their church, or like, you know, I don't know, something like that. It could just be anything. They have some type of status, something. So something that you could respect, some values. Maybe they have money saved. You guys could have like a non-traditional family, because we got Ace of Cups here, so this is going to be an offer. This will be a fulfilling relationship, because I remember I said I seen that Nine of Cups earlier when I split the deck. And now we got the Ace of Cups. That would make it a Ten of Cups, and that would be your happiness and that Piscean energy, where it's like it's going to fit a picture that you would imagine at least at some point in a connection. You can get that right here if you want that. You know what I mean? Even if you just wanted it for a short amount of time. We do got Ten of Pentacles here, so it may be, you know, it may possibly extend to like a long-term relationship, or at least you guys are grounded. It's gonna be a connection where you guys just didn't think it was gonna work out. You know what I mean? Like you guys probably could see all the reasons for why it won't work out, because we got the Ace. We got the Star in reverse and the Three of Swords. So it could be Libra, could be an Aquarius, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's just like a feeling of like, nah, I don't think it's gonna work out. I don't see how we can even make this happen. You know what I mean? So maybe for some of y'all, it's like trips involved or distance involved. This is somebody who you guys have a connection with, just natural knowing that, hey, we could probably be together. We could probably work something. It just doesn't seem logical, is what I really mean. It just doesn't seem logical, but you may just desire it anyway. Maybe for the experience, because we got Sagittarius energy here. Maybe just for the experience. So maybe you guys are just dating for a little bit. That's why I kind of wanted to say, like, it's for a little bit, but it really kind of gives a vibe of like, we're together, we're into this, like, we're really in it. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. Maybe it's like, oh, maybe it's kind of fast then, maybe. Because with Sagittarius energy starting it off with the Vesta, that's usually a faster moving asteroid. So I guess it may kind of go kind of fast, and you guys just sit down. You know what I mean? Like kind of like, you know, grounded maybe for a little bit. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Ten of Pentacles is usually a longevity in it, but it's in reverse. So I don't know there. I don't know. And the Star in reverse could sometimes mean it doesn't live up to the expectations, but it's like good for the experience. So I kind of see that happening here. So, you know, I mean, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, it does, you know, give them, you know what I mean? Maybe this is like a trophy to some of y'all. Like this may be like a, you know, very attractive partner. This maybe like once in a blue moon, because of the star here, maybe like once in a blue moon where this opportunity is presented, you know what I mean? And you're like, hey, I get to deal with this person in this way. So maybe for some of y'all, this may be like a rising star, aspiring star, or like a, what do you call it? I mean, we can call it a fallen star. You know what I mean? Someone who was once a celebrity, a star, and then, you know, they're no longer a star no more, or they were once an entertainer, or they were once like, you know, in the public eye. This may have been somebody that you once desired at one time, maybe in high school or some shit or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? Star reverse could be any of those little scenarios. With the Ace of Cups, it's like, ooh, I get my chance. I get my shot. Here it is. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, kind of lives, I'm not going to say it lives up to it, but it, like, you know, it doesn't. You know what I mean? It's like, I just wanted this. So it may be somebody you guys have been working on for a while, or like devoting time, energy, all that into it. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, let me give you signs. Could be dealing with, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces, Taurus. I've seen Capricorn, Sag, Virgo, Leo. And that's that. All right. All right. Excuse me. So he's on Capricorn. Capricorn. right, let's get a quick shuffle. Quick shuffle. Hey there, silent priestess. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, no. Dang, no. She said, I had my chance with a guy I liked from high school. Fine, dark-skinned brother. Long story short, it was like 5 inches at best. When you said like, oh, no. Dang. That's how we be with women, too. Y'all don't be living up to the hype every time. We just imagine this is going to be so crazy. And then we get there, like, this is a board. This is not it. Kimberly said, that's so sad. It's so sad, Yin. No, those be sad stories that we be living too. All right, so Capricorn, what you don't see coming in love. All right, I guess you guys could be releasing somebody. Dang, yours is going nowhere. Okay, you guys are releasing your pride, or somebody else is going to release their pride. So you guys are letting go of the judgment of others or trying to win the approval of somebody. All right. Could be done with a Leo. So some of y'all are releasing maybe your pride or caring about how you're viewed when you go after the things that you want. So I don't know. We'll see where it's going. I was about to say, because sometimes, you know, people be having pride when they're about to go back and do something that maybe friends, family, relatives, co-workers, people who know the story about you, when they're about to go do something that they kind of feel judged about. So I kind of feel like you guys are releasing maybe the expectation or like the need to gain the approval of others when it comes to love, I guess. Or this could be also in a relationship. I don't know. We're just getting there. But that's kind of sometimes where I was kind of feeling like, I kind of feel like I was jumping ahead of the board, but maybe I'm tripping. So here we go. We got Earth. That means getting reorientated with somebody. All right. It was where I was going. I thought so before we got there. So yeah, that's what it was. All right. So this may be somebody who you guys find to be attractive, possibly from the past, most likely from the past. Somebody who you guys are getting reorientated with soon, or somebody who you guys are going to get to know. And for some of y'all, this could be like at a new job, this could be at a new environment, or this could just be somewhere where you frequent as well. So it's one of those 3 areas I just said. Orientation, but sometimes orientation could be like schooling, training, something like that. So you may meet them in that or something like that. Or this is somebody who you've known before, but you're getting to know again. So you guys are releasing maybe needing to, like, you know, show off or try to be somebody that you're not for this person. All right. So like, you don't have to be over the top. You just need to put on a true show of who you are. Like, let me just be myself and let them see it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got going on so far. So it's going to be somebody who's going to boost your confidence too. All right. I don't know why. I don't know why it's going to be such a great thing for y'all. But anyway, also, this could be you guys feeling a lot more attractive in general. That might be what it is too. Because the Earth can be about getting reorientated with your body. So for some of y'all, this may like have to do with you guys maybe having like a revenge body or like a tired body or something along the lines of that. You know what I mean? It's like them having to get to know you all over again, and their reaction is gonna like. So it's that. It's the reaction that, like, you know what I mean, makes you feel good. This could be a Gemini, it could be a Sag, could be a Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So it's gonna be somebody who's invested into you guys. And you guys are going to have some choices because we got 2 paths. So it means there's going to be 2 choices. Normally, the 2 choices, it could be a bunch of different variables for 2 choices. But we're going to go with this. 1, you guys can get into a relationship or you're not in a relationship. So the 2 choices are being made there. Either which way you decide, if you go into a relationship, you need to be optimistic. If you deny a relationship, you need to be optimistic. Or there's going to be a choice about maybe like how you guys run the relationship, how you invest into the relationship. Either which way you go, you're still going to have to be optimistic. So that's going to be known to be there. But this is somebody who you guys have similar interests with, and you guys do see eye to eye. So that might be kind of like what it is. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, it's maybe a past person, or this is going to be somebody who you guys will be getting to know from the ground up. And they have like a more dualistic nature to them too. So maybe some days you guys are into the relationship, and then other days you guys are not into the relationship. It may just be like an experience again, kind of like, just kind of learning about investing into relationships. Some people have to learn that. You know what I mean? But anyway, it's gonna be somebody who's gonna try to meet you in the middle. So you guys will do a lot of compromising. This would be a good relationship if you guys wanted it. If you wanted to take it that far, it gives that vibe. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they stay near a bridge or if there's a bridge that you have to cross to get there. All right. And there may be somebody who's also a little bit free spirited as well. Probably again, not your usual type, but if they are your usual type, they just come off a little reckless, a little wild. Like you may feel like dealing with this person is just a little reckless. Like maybe like, I kind of went out there to do this. You know what I mean? Like, you really got to just kind of like just leap and then ask questions after. Could be an Aries, could be an Aquarius. Like, so, you know what I mean? It may just be like you going out on a limb or going out on a whim, because this may not be what y'all used to, which it kind of appears with all this air. I only see Earth here, and this is like beginning to ground something. So none of y'all are like dealing with anything that's really stable. You know what I mean? Just look like these are people who are probably attractive. You know what I mean? Maybe they have nice bodies. Maybe you guys kind of connect on like very like similarities. You know what I mean? And like, you know, maybe they boost your confidence. Maybe they're kind of like flirty and all that shit that you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys are dealing with them now or if you guys will be dealing with them later. But what? Because some of y'all is them just going to take a random risk out of nowhere towards y'all. And then others of y'all, you guys may encounter them on like a trip or like an adventure or something along the lines. They're going to try to reach out to you guys. They're going to try to connect with you guys. And you guys are just meant to put on a show and not let like what you think they think of you get in the way. All right, so we got the sun here on the bottom too, so it could be a Leo again. Again, happy moments. There's somebody who's been keeping tabs on you guys, so you're gonna probably get communication from them because we got Page of Swords and the Fool. You know, so you may kind of like either sporadically hear from them or like randomly just hear from them. They're gonna reach out. Right now, they just be observing you guys, watching you guys. So it's probably about timing, but I'm not really. They're just gonna kind of like go when the moment seems like it's the right moment. So you don't see them taking a risk to start talking to you guys. First, what you're probably gonna see is them observing you first, watching you, looking at you. So most likely, because we got the bridge here, which is like the lovers, you're going to get eye contact if you like walk past them or if you're around them in the physical. Now, if you're not in there, then you're going to see them watching you. Say social media, you'll see them watching you, looking. But even if you like work with them or something, you guys are in the same office, you're going to see them looking at you more. That's how you're going to know. You know what I mean? Because the decision's going to be made. You're going to know because they're going to look at you. A lot of eye contact, a lot of observing, a lot of watching. And then eventually what they do is they're going to stop and ask questions, needless questions, pointless questions, just questions to have conversation. That's really it. So that's how you're going to know. You know what I mean? So like if it's never talking about nothing of real substance, they're just trying to get to, you know, be around you. They're trying, you know what I mean? Trying to get to know you. They're trying to connect with you. So you guys may not see this coming. This may be I don't know if this is like there's somebody who you guys maybe had issues talking to, because we got Eight of Swords here. Could be somebody who has issues talking to, or you guys were like feeling they were superficial, or maybe it was like a complex situation between y'all, because Eight of Swords could be a whole bunch of different shit. So it could be complexity between y'all. Could be a difficulty talking to each other. Maybe you just didn't think it could work, because usually it could be pessimistic. So you may kind of like doubted them. You know what I mean? Could have felt that you were superficial. Any of that, you know what I'm saying? Or you just hadn't heard from them in a while. It could even be that. Maybe it was hard for them to get in communication or conversation with you. Like maybe some of them were locked up at one time or something like that. So maybe that's even possible. Or like they were like maybe they were all tied up with other business, other affairs, and you couldn't really like get a good conversation going with them. So it's one of those. But anyway, they're going to reach out, try to connect with you guys. So for some of y'all, just mean that they were procrastinating. You know what I mean? It's going to be somebody who's going to take a little while to reply back too if you guys are texting. So they may be, I don't know, they may be like just an adventurous type of person or like a star too, popular. Because we do got a lot of sun energy and they talk to a lot of people. So there's somebody who's comfortable like holding conversation with like people. I don't know if they date around, kind of seems like they date around. So I get kind of like being a more superficial vibe too. So that's probably where the decision to be made about like how you guys invest into the relationship. Because it may not be a dynamic that you're necessarily comfortable with. All right. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be dealing with a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, another Aquarius. Oh, I said Scorpio. All right. I do want y'all to know it may be hard to get rid of that person after a while, though. You know what I mean? Like they do kind of like hang around. They like being on your mind. So this would be somebody who like just tries to keep like try to make sure that they stay relevant in a way. So if it's a past person, somebody's going to try to make sure that they stay relevant in your life. All right. So Sagittarius. All right, Saggy. You said or thought. Sounds like a Capricorn or the. Wait, Marie, don't come at no caps. You gotta say that about them Scorpios. Scorpios. All right. So let me see. Sagittarius. All right. Oh yeah, happy birthday, Saggy. So, what you don't see coming in love? What you don't see coming in love? All right, potential. So that's always about a relationship. That's one that you guys see potential in. It's gonna be one that's very communicative, very expressive, very helpful. Ooh, and we got Trine. Okay, so this could be also a relationship that kind of goes to the next level very easily as soon as you guys start putting time, energy into it. Now, for some of y'all, it's gonna be somebody who's gonna make amends. It could be a Libra. It don't gotta be, but it could be somebody who's like, maybe trying to keep the peace between y'all. Somebody who doesn't really want to rock the boat. You know what I mean? It's somebody who probably comes off kind of fickle at times, but it's somebody who wants to make better of the situation. All right, now I get them either being the one to reach out soon, or it's going to be the one that's you might just run into them. This may be a lucky encounter because Trine is here. So it could be a bunch of different scenarios that happen for y'all. Some of y'all could be either getting on the right path with a partner, making amends, coming to a compromise, talking things out, bringing balance and harmony back into the connection. And others of you may just be running into one, encountering a relationship with somebody who's kind of easy to get along with, very supportive, very communicative, very expressive. They let you know where they are, so you're not going to be confused, So like, you don't have to necessarily like wonder where are we, who are you, how do you feel? You don't have to do that. This will be somebody who's very vocal, so that's a good thing. All right, they're very vocal. They talk a lot. They're very social. That's probably what it is. They just like talking. You know what I mean? Like they be just talking about good stuff, and they be coming with the vibes. So you'll like the vibes. All right. Well, I don't know. For some of y'all, it's maybe a lawyer or somebody who's like good at making deals. Yeah, we got Scorpio energy. So for some of y'all, it's going to be a past person too, because it's the death and the Nine of Wands. It's going to be a past person, somebody who you guys maybe feel kind of hurt by, betrayed by. Could be a Scorpio, could be a Sag. Maybe somebody you guys feel betrayed by, or just somebody who you guys just feel like it may not go that far, but they just have like an intense pull on you. Like when you guys get along or get around each other, it just be vibes. Just vibes. Like, you know what I mean? Even if this may be like somebody who you guys feel is like off limits to you, or somebody who you guys feel like you shouldn't be dealing with, or somebody you feel like I need to cut this off. The vibes. We just love the vibes. They're just really easy to get along with, and they're really attractive. It's really that. They're really attractive, and for some of y'all, they're gonna be very sexual, because we do got the death here, or the Scorpio energy. They're very sexual. This may be somebody who pushes you past your limits at times sexually. You know what I mean? So maybe they have a lot of endurance and a lot of like stamina when it comes to sex. That's very sexual. We really got into like more sex. I should have did this for Capricorn. We need sex. Like that. It's like, nah, let me see. Anyway, yeah, so there's gonna be a tense connection coming your way. Yeah, we got Five of Swords too. So this is somebody you guys probably really don't fuck with like that. If it's a past person, it's somebody who like rubs you the wrong way regularly. You know what I mean? But this time they're gonna be putting their act together, coming and be a lot more pleasant. You know what I mean? They'll probably start some shit. Like this may be a shit talker. So you're gonna hear communication from them. That's what it is. A shit talker. Could be an Aquarius, could be a Sag. I guess they kind of worried about bothering you because they don't want to get rejected at this point. So whatever they must have did or said must have pissed you off to the point where now they're kind of like, I don't know if I can come back and say anything. So this is a past person, or is an experience with somebody who you guys maybe just the interaction between y'all just kind of rubbed you. Now I'm not gonna say maybe it rubbed you the wrong way. Maybe you were just kind of like unsure about like what their motives were. You know what I mean? So you just kind of like were like standoffish, like I don't know. You know what I mean? So it could be kind of giving that vibe as well too. Anyway, they're trying to bring peace into the connection. So they're gonna try to probably indulge you guys in pleasure, or do something where you guys are connected or tied to each other. So we'll see where this is going. We'll see. Somewhere, Ace of Wands, you know what that is. That's a renewal. They're trying to fuck you. Trying to fold y'all up. That's really what it is. Two of Pentacles. So there's maybe somebody who may be juggling other people too. So I guess you don't see it. They're probably about to try to make some space for you, or try to like adapt back into the situation. Try to get back into the situation. Maybe like, you know what I mean, bounce their way back in it, feel their way into it. You know what I mean? See how you kind of react if they initiate contact or communication. So what you don't see them coming is them trying to maybe confront you, but confronting you could be a whole bunch of different ways. Don't always be like a real altercation. Confronting you could be like, we're coming through the front door and I just be like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? That's confronting you. It's not really like a big issue. It could be playful too, because they're not in one, like they're kind of worried about like you not being open to them, or you not really like dealing with them, or you not really saying anything to them. You know what I mean? So they're gonna try maybe be a little playful with you. With this Two of Pentacles, I was thinking they try to play games, try to be a little playful with you. try to fill out the situation, see how you do, like mirror you back. Like whatever you do, I kind of do back. So like if you talk, I talk. If you look at me, I look at you. If you speak, I speak. You know what I mean? Like that. If you know what I mean, if you're tense, I'm tense. You know what I mean? So like what you don't see coming is them trying to like smooth things out between y'all. Just talk it out. Yeah, that's what it is. Let's talk it out. I want a conversation. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to bother you. I just kind of want to like, hey, I just want to, you know what I mean? See what you was on, see what you was up to, that type of shit. That's what you don't see coming. It's them playing games, but it's them because we got the judgment right on the verse. It's them trying to renew the connection all over again. But mostly else for sex. It's for sex, you know what I mean? But it could also just be like, just to kind of talk to you again, just to get your spirits high again. You know what I mean? You know, but it's really to renew the connection because they feel like you have a deeper impact on their life than what they wanted to like let on or what they were expressing. So that's what you need to know. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they may also be monkey branching from one relationship to the next. That might be what you really need to know. With the Two of Pentacles, is usually from going from one to the next. I just left this girl, this guy, and I'm over here for you. So it's probably something along the lines of that. But they're very easy to get along with. And if it's a past person, whenever they're around, you guys just get right back into the pattern of whatever you were doing. It's almost like you guys never left. You know what I mean? Like if you guys were spending the night, they're spending the night. If you guys were like talking every night, then they're talking every night. If they were cooking for you, cleaning for you, buying you stuff, then they're doing it right again. That's all it is. It's right back into the pattern. All right. Anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Capricorn, could be Aquarius, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Sag, Scorpio, Leo, Aries. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. Where we at? Scorpio. 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 What you don't see coming in love. What you don't see coming. I better shuffle it now. You see, huh? Hey there, Adri, baby. Audrey. Oh wait, Adri. Ain't that you on my Instagram? Ain't that you there? That's the same Adri, ain't it? Yeah, it is a Scorpio Adri. I'm thinking it's her. All right. Anyway, what you guys got going on? Scorpio energy. Oh, hey, baby girl. Adri. Okay, my bad. All right. So what you guys got going on? I don't know. Somebody trying to fuck you for a buck, or somebody with money is trying to lead for a relationship with you. I know you heard what I said. Trying to fuck you for a buck, or there's somebody who has resources and money who's trying to lead with that, which is still the same thing. You know what I mean? Could be dealing with the Taurus, could be dealing with the Ace Scorpio, but we got taboo energy here too. So that's why I said it that way. All right. So this may be somebody who you guys feel is like off limits to you, or this may be somebody who like you may kind of keep secret, but there's like, you know, maybe a temptation to them, or there's something going on like that. You guys may be doing something that's a little bit like out there in a way, or one that's like not really how you would normally do stuff. All right. It don't have to necessarily be that way, but it's just like it's something about it that maybe is a little bit like not accepted by other people. And this could be whatever way is taboo. It could be anything. All right. So whatever is taboo. Sometimes like, I don't know. Like, you know how you could be married, or you could have kids, or you could be pregnant, or you could have, or they could have kids, or they could be like, it's like, say for instance, taboo, but sometimes like maybe you babysitted this person at one time and then they grew up. You know what I mean? So it's one of those. It could be that. But anyway, this is somebody who's looking to build some type of foundation with you guys. I kind of want to say they want to consistently see you. So this may be somebody who's sending you guys money for favors. You know what I mean? You know, and it could be like, you know, maybe just send me your socks, send me your panties. You know what I mean? Or they could just be like on some freaky stuff. Just like send me pictures, send me this. Like it just kind of seems like you guys are dealing with somebody who wants to like fund you, give you money, take care of some stuff that you want, but there's something that they're expecting on the back end. All right, that's what you need to know. All right, wait, let's go with these. We getting out there. All right. So there's maybe somebody who gives you guys an allowance, or I don't know. That's kind of crazy. They may give you an allowance or like some shit. Yeah, let me see. So it could be a Libra, could be a Scorpio, could be a Leo. If it's a past person, it's gonna be somebody who's gonna go like above and beyond to try to like get you to like get back on path with them, or start back over with them again. And if it's a new person, This is going to be somebody who's going to try to make up for whatever somebody else did. They're going to try to show up like a savior in a way, but like not. I mean, they're going to try to show up like a savior, probably on a little white horse, and say all this shit that they would like to say. I know other people didn't treat you right, blah, 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 blah. All right, but it's more like a sexual connection. This is somebody who's like, once they start giving, they get possessive, and they get controlling, and they start thinking they know shit. And that's annoying. You know what I mean? So could be a Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Taurus, Scorpio, Sag, Scorpio. Anyway, you're going to desire this person, so that'd be a good thing. At least you'll see this person in a more sexual way. So at least you'll be attracted to him. We got 9 of Cups. So that's how you'll view him, at least. All right, you'll view him as a happily ever, not happily ever, but like, you know, and a rarity. Ooh, so you'll view this person as a rarity. It's maybe somebody who's not really seen by a lot of people, and because it's the Hermit, sometimes it's the older person. So you guys maybe find like a sugar daddy who wants just a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit. Just put a little bit in my coffee. Not a lot. Just a little bit in the coffee. You know what I mean? He just want a little bit. Just a little sizzler sample. You ain't got to give him the whole thing, because the 9 of Cups is just short of like total happiness. So maybe you just got just rub on that thing a little something. It's something. Because sometimes with this, the Hermit, these can be people who don't really interact with a lot of people. So they be kind of socially awkward. You know what I mean? So like, you know, they don't really know how to get a man or a woman. So they just kind of like, you know, maybe just like they're happy that they got an opportunity here. So it could be that. Not saying like that's kind of rare for somebody who with money to be like this, but maybe they're older and that might be part of what it is. You know what I mean? That might be what it is. You know what I'm saying? You say, I need a daddy who don't want no sugar. I know. Y'all do not like to work. We know that, right? We know that, right? But anyway, they, you know what I mean? If they're not older, they're just kind of like a little socially awkward, or they just don't really have time, maybe. Or they just like to pay for it. They just like, you know what I mean, gifting you stuff, giving you stuff. They just kind of like enjoy it. They kind of want to make up for whatever. Maybe for some of y'all, if it's a past person, they want to make up for lost time. And then if it's like a newer person, it's somebody who wants to make up for whatever wrongs other people did. They kind of want to be a savior. They see you as a trophy in a way, but like in a more sexual like domination way. You didn't know that. They see your potential though, and it's somebody who's gonna be patient with you. So like they'll give you stuff, and they want to see you level up. Because 7 of Pentacles, somebody's gonna want to see you level up. You may kind of see potential in this situation too, though. I'm telling you, you may kind of see it. You know what I mean? You may be like, oh no, this could be a little fresh start for me. There's somebody who wants to come into your life and give you guys a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Where it might assume like doom and gloom, and you might be like, damn, I just keep getting fucked over. Yeah, this person here wants to make better of it for y'all. So for some of y'all, somebody who did speak ill about you at one time, they want to make right that situation. They like to now they want to see you happy. That's part of it too. You should know that. So they probably see you guys now more as like a temptation. They maybe more sexualize you now. Now you're a trophy. Sometimes distance makes the heart grow fonder, or like not really being able to be as available because of the Hermit. You might not been as available to them anymore. Sometimes distance makes people feel that way. Like, damn, I ain't seen you in years. Or, you know what I mean? The Hermit can be somebody who's really recluse. You could go ghost on them. And then you just run into them because it could kind of gives this vibe like you kind of run into them, or they come into you like, I don't know, or they reach out to you. I don't really get a reach out. You may run into them, if anything, on a journey or on a little path that you go on, or a little trip that you go on, or like wherever you're going, you may just run into them. Sometimes running into them just be online. But like, I kind of feel like it's in person, but whatever. You know, if somebody wants to save you. Yeah, on a white horse too. Look, they go to death. And the white horse, the death for me is always about somebody wanting to share influence and take the relationship to the next level. Because the 7 Pentacles, is somebody wants to level you up. That's a joint endeavor in some way. So it could be them trying to give you money, gift you money, allowance type of shit. You know what I mean? I don't know. They just want to build some type of stability with you guys. So you need to know that. You don't see that coming. If it's a past person, they're going to try to make better of the situation. For some of y'all, maybe you guys have money. That might be it too. Or you guys have resources, or you guys have assets, because the second house is here. So it could be that. Like they maybe want to be with you because you have assets. You know what I mean? You have stuff that like really adds value to you. You know what I mean? Maybe you guys made some good investments. That could be it too, because like you have something to show. So like if you're a male, you have something to show now. And that's why they're coming. And if you're a woman, then you just look a little bit more attractive now. They have a little bit more money. And now they feel like they can make some influence into you. You know what I'm saying? So it's me. I'm the daddy. Oh, okay. Well, you the one with the monies. Well, then there you are. All right. Well, that's what they want. They see you as a possible stability or possible like come up financially. You don't see this coming. It's going to be somebody who wants to tie themselves to you. So that's why whenever people want to tie themselves to you, Page of Swords behind are usually children, or any pages are children. So it's probably going to be children if you guys can have children. If you can't have children, they're going to try to tie you into something, either a business, a house, a loan, something that you have to kind of stay around, linger with them. There's an intention behind that. All right. So anyway, signs are Libra, Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Pisces, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. All right. I know what, though. It's going to be one of those relationships that do make you feel empowered. You're going to feel good. You say crying because I don't text good morning, boy, if you don't go to hell. Yeah, well, you don't. I don't know. Yeah, I feel you. I'd be like, man, enough people talk to me a day. I don't be caring about texting me good morning. Don't worry about it. I'd be feeling like it's a chore if I got to text you. Not that I don't want to talk. It's just like I talk to enough people throughout the day. I really am tired of this phone. You know what I mean? Like, can we keep these conversations to a minimum? Don't call me. Text me a little bit. Leave it alone. I'll talk to you later. Or just come over and hang out. Sit on the other side of the couch. Shut up. I just need some time and space to myself. Because every day, all day long, solving problems. Everybody else's problem but my own. That's annoying. It's annoying. All right, Libra. Let's get it. So, what you don't see coming in love. Ooh. All right, someone's trying to get some information on you guys. Could be a Gemini. Somebody who's curious about you guys. Probably want to start a conversation. They're just trying to like observe you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to see what's going on with you. Yep, somebody's looking to see if you guys are in a relationship. So I guess they're going to be trying to talk about a relationship too. You know what I mean? They're going to probably try to ask some questions about it. So this is somebody who you guys just like hold like general conversations or just like, you know, little like back and forths, little communicative, like, you know what I mean, little sentences or whatever, or text messages, like nothing too major. It's not something too major, but they're trying to see if you guys have a relationship. So you probably don't see that coming. All right. So far as the Gemini, this is somebody who's being very analytical about how they approach you, how they express themselves to you, how they talk to you. And then what they're intending to do by communicating with you is strengthen the bond. No, I didn't put them on timeout. I'm just be saying, like, just like sit over here a little bit. Like you don't gotta really do too much. You don't gotta talk too much. You don't gotta do too much of anything. Sometimes I just be wanting some company, somebody to kind of like bounce some ideas off of, chit chat. All right, thanks for hanging out. You know what I mean? I just don't need you to come over here and try to fix stuff. Just hang out. We got some Netflix, we got some Disney Plus, whatever you want, Hulu, whatever. We just put it on. It don't matter. I can cook a little something. It's light. You know what I mean? But don't try to make me solve your problems, because I don't give a shit about that right now. I solve enough problems. I don't care. Anyway, I know nothing about me. I'm just talking about my shit. It just was on me today. Today I was like, ugh. All right, so there's going to be somebody who's generous too. So for some of y'all, they may be somebody who's either they have an inheritance, or this may be like you guys getting an inheritance, or this is like somebody who's just like generous. They want to be generous with you. Could be a Leo, could be a Gemini. It's an outgoing type of person. Now, for some of y'all, it's going to be a benefit to dealing with this person. Like they may have came up in some money, or just if they didn't come up on some money, then they're just going to want to like share whatever they have with you. That's what you need to know. All right. He said, and now you're dismissed. Yeah, you feel me? Like sometimes you got to get going. All right. So they're going to be wanting to share with you guys. Yep. They're going to try to show up as a savior. We got the Pisces energy again. Ishtar. They're going to try to show up as a savior. All right, so it's going to be somebody, again, who's going to probably want to start communicating about, like, you know, maybe like what they've done for you, what they will do for you. They're going to probably try to sell themselves up to be pretty daggone good, and probably sell the relationship up to seem like it's going to be that. I think they're going to just probably gift you guys some money soon. Maybe a Cashapp, maybe they message you and tell you so you don't see that coming. There's maybe somebody who you guys usually have to save. That might be what's the thing. You might normally have to save this person. And today, they're showing up like, hey, I got you. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you're the one having to spoil them, having to buy them stuff, take them out to eat. Now all of a sudden they're like, oh, wait, hey, look, I got some money today. And now they're willing to kind of give it back to you. So this could be like, I don't know. Like, just give an example. This could be like a coworker. You always buy lunch for us. Then this week they got us. Oh, yeah, I'm going to buy lunch. Since you be buying it like every other day, I guess I could buy it this day. So it could be like that. You know what I mean? They may catch you off guard. Like, oh, shit, you got money? That reminds me of like my daughter. That would surprise me. She calls me every day, asks me for money. If she ever popped out and bought something for me, I'm like, oh my gosh, you bought me something? Wow. This is like a great day. I got to mark this on my calendar. You bought me something. You was thinking about me today? Damn, amazing. You know what I mean? So like, I would probably say something like that. So it may be something like this for y'all, because like the Gemini energy sometimes can be very witty and sarcastic. So this may be like a conversation where you guys are kind of have like a back and forth. All right, and they're gonna probably want to share with you. We got Knight of Cups, and then Four of Wands. They're gonna probably try to invite you guys over, or probably like maybe like this can even be like romanticizing moments for what is that, Four of Wands? So it's the Aries, Pisces. So they're probably gonna invite you guys over, or there's gonna be some type of event that you guys are gonna go to. Maybe they invite you to a party, invite you to go hang out, something like that. You know, yeah, she may surprise me one day. I know. Truth, Curly. Ain't nobody needs saving here. They can save themselves. That's the truth, though. That's the truth. I know that's right. But you know, sometimes it could be like somebody who shows up as a savior. You know what I mean? I just give an example. They don't always have to be this way, where I'm like, where you have to save them, because this may not even be y'all. This may not even be y'all. Just because it's a Leo, don't mean that's all. Just because of Pisces. Like sometimes when I'll be seeing Capricorn, I'm like, yeah, that's not me, because I for sure ain't fitting to play around with you like that. You know what I mean? But it could be another Capricorn. We don't know how many Capricorns or how many Libras people know. You know what I mean? We just one of many. You know what I mean? But anyway. It's gonna be somebody who's gonna be wanting to. They don't want to be alone. I do know that. So they want a partnership. They want to tag. I mean, I was gonna say tag team. They want a partnership. They want to be connected. They want a union. This is also somebody who does want to increase the quality of life around you, or at least enhance the quality of life around you. All right. So they either have a victim. I mean, not victim mindset. They either have a savior mindset, where they always feel like they need to come in and like make people better, or they have more like a God complex, where they kind of feel like everything should go their way how they expect it to. So it's one of those two things. But they are generous. They give, you know what I mean? They give to the people that they love or that they care about. They'll sacrifice. But there's also somebody who you may wonder, like, am I sacrificing myself for it too? Because anytime Pisces energy shows up, you be connected, but and there we go, 10 of Cups. So some of y'all going to get into a relationship. But first, what they're doing again is they're looking and investigating and see who you guys are like dealing with. Like are you in a relationship? So what you don't see them coming is them really full-fledged investing in a real relationship after they get to like seeing who you guys are dealing with first. I guess they're gauging the type of people that you're dating, or they're gauging the type of people that you guys are involved in. So maybe what they're doing right now is probably like, if you guys are on social media, they're most likely looking through your friends, seeing your followers and shit, looking to see who trying to like put it together. We got the Hermit here with the 10 of Cups. And what just kind of came to me was somebody doing like strategic, because it's Gemini, it's nosy. I'm in your business. I'm looking. Who do you know? Who are you dating? Who comments the most? Who sends you heart eyes? You know what I mean? Who comments on your YouTube, if you got a YouTube? I'm giving you an example. You know what I mean? Like, who comments here? Who, like, they're looking at all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And because the Hermit here, it's probably it's not. It may not be a fake page, but it may be a fake page. Like, they're doing it from maybe like a low key percent. So you don't see them like eventually going to pop out and start conversation and talking about relationships, and maybe asking about relationships, and wanting to be a little bit more generous now and a little bit more giving. And you know what I mean? It's because they kind of feel like you guys are in a connection already. You know what I mean? So now, oh yeah, look, we got justice in reverse. Now they want to make amends, because it's like, oh, you must be happy already. True story. There's this girl, I hadn't talked to her in a while. And it's funny now, I'm talking to you as a Libra now, because I was a Libra. Super fine. Super fine. So if she ever sees this, you are super fine. Duh. But the whole thing was, she would just come around. She's like, you got a girlfriend now? Fuck no, I don't got no girlfriend. Oh, okay. That's all they really wanted to know. Same thing with the Capricorn. They just want to know. That's all they really want to know. If you got a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a husband or a wife or whoever, somebody that you kind of care about, then it's going to be an issue. Then it's going to be a problem. Then they're going to be trying to, like, work things out. So, you know what I mean? That's why they're trying to make amends. They're really just trying to stress you guys back out again. You know what I mean? Kind of get you back in that confusion. Because we got the Moon, we got the 9 of Swords in reverse, and we got the Death in reverse. So they really don't want you guys to move on. They really don't want you guys to find your happily ever after. So what they'll do is they'll play up a moment where it makes it seem like we're really getting back into this. They'll put a lot of energy, effort into it, sacrifice for a little bit. You know what I mean? And it's kind of like to sell you a fantasy. This is them giving above and beyond. And then they kind of like fall back a little bit. They fall back a little bit. You know what I mean? That's the game. That's their game. They probably just want you back in your head again, thinking about them again. Because we got 7 of Swords right after that. That's an avoidant. That's after I get you back in the midst of what I wanted you in, then I'm out of here. And, eventually what you're going to do is you're going to chase, because you may need the validation. You may not. You know what I mean? But that's what it's about for them. It's like I come back in, I sell you this grandiose story, this dream of what it's going to be. I live up to the relationship vibe for a little bit. All right, I'm gone. Thanks a lot, Libra. All right. So anyway, let me get some. Could be a Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, Pisces, Gemini. I said Virgo. I think I did. All right. So that's that. So they're just watching you guys right now. They said we don't like attachments. Yeah, I believe you. I believe y'all don't. I ain't not mad. I ain't mad with y'all at all. I'm just telling y'all this is how the game go. That's what their game is. So it's just for the experience again. It's like the relationship vibe. We had fun. It was all that, and then they just they on their way out again. So you just need to know it. And if you could accept that, ain't nothing really wrong with it. I don't see a problem if you can be all right with it. It's just when people be misled. That's when people have little issues. Like, damn, you told me we was gonna. You know what I'm saying? Am I looking for a sugar baby? I'm sure not. I got a baby already. She's expensive. Sugar baby? Not right now, I ain't. Not right now. Yeah, it's funny too. You made me think about that. I was like, damn, what about it though? What about it though? That might be kind of fun. I used to be trick daddy, Nora. I used to always throw. I don't know. That wasn't a big thing. You can get some money. That wasn't a big thing. I was like, damn. You just made me think about that for a second. But all right, hold on, man. I'm tired about this heat. Let me turn this heat off real quick. But let's see. Yeah, you say you got a daughter, you're the best ones. That's what they say. I don't know, yo. I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know about that right now, though. Let me see. So, Virgo, what's next in love? All right, you guys got a union. What you don't see coming in love, it's gonna be a union. Some of you guys could be moving in together. We got fourth house. You guys could be moving in together, merging, finally getting closer, starting to really express your emotions, starting to really share feelings. You guys starting to share family values. All right, so that's what you guys don't see. Could be dealing with the Cancer. You guys may start finally working together, working through your challenges. All right, building a family. Maybe it's even an addition to a family. All right, that's cool. You know what? You guys ain't gonna be doing stuff on your own. That's what I will say. So that's one thing. We got Aquarius. So you guys are gonna be doing something that's a little bit unusual. You guys are breaking family value, family traditions, doing stuff your way, creating your own little maybe your own, what do they call, your own traditions, your own new value systems. You guys are breaking it down, doing something totally different. All right, but starting to feel at home with yourself, starting to feel at home. Maybe you got 6 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Starting to feel at home with yourself, starting to feel comfortable with your partner. It's starting to feel really live up to the dream in a way, or at least living up to a feeling of satisfaction for all of you. So you guys may be doing something, but for some of y'all, it's going to be an unusual type of relationship that you guys are having. You may not see that coming. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are, maybe I was about to say expecting kids, but it could also just be maybe you guys are doing it in a non-traditional way. Like we're having family, we have closeness, we have community, we have connection. We're just not doing it the way that we expect it to be done. Could be dealing with an Aquarius, could be dealing with a Cancer. All right. So this could also just be maybe somebody who you guys feel close to. You guys maybe start looking at them in an unusual way, which could just be maybe you start imagining a relationship connection with them. So we got the Nine of Pentacles. We got King of Pentacles. All right. I mean, not King of Pentacles. We got Chariot and Nine of Pentacles. Huh. All right. So some of y'all are going to be moving on from somebody who wasn't that beneficial to you in the past. You guys may be leaving behind a partner or like leaving behind being broke, because maybe the partner that you're about to like get with, you guys are about to create some type of stability, unforeseen too, like something you didn't even expect to happen. It just kind of comes out of the blue. So maybe it's like somebody who you guys work with, like you guys be around them frequently, or like you guys are like maybe communicate or interact with them frequently, because we got the Wheel of Fortune here too, but with the Four Cups, like we frequently run into each other, but maybe not like consistently every day, but we do run into each other. Get you guys building some type of relationship with them. Yeah. And it just kind of comes out the blue too, because we got a Wheel of Fortune and a Rebel. It just comes out the blue. Five of Swords. Some of y'all, somebody you guys like interact or talk to from time to time. They're gonna manipulate an opportunity. Yeah, but then we got Two Cups. They're gonna manipulate some type of opportunity to have a relationship between y'all. So it's like somebody who you guys see on a regular basis. You guys are gonna start building a bond, a tight bond. You may work with them. You may see them on a more frequent basis. Bond. Somebody's gonna take maybe a risk or do something a little bit unusual or like off the beaten path of like how you guys interact with each other. And the conversation is going to consist, and they're going to keep talking. That's what it is. They're going to keep talking. They're going to try to talk you into it, talk you into a relationship. All right, but I guess maybe what you don't see coming is it not turning out how you would like it to. Maybe exactly how you would like it to. Maybe not quite like the vision that you had in your mind at first. Six of Cups does mean that we get comfy, and then I seen that Ten of Cups when I split the deck. So it's like you do get the experience. You know what I mean? At least for a little bit, you had it. So it's like we had it. So I don't know if this is like the thing that everybody's doing. Like you guys are bouncing around from like, I'm not going to say bouncing around, but you guys do have the relationship. So maybe they're about to take you guys somewhere unexpectedly, or you guys are about to go on a trip or go somewhere unexpectedly, or travel towards them, or they're going to travel towards you unexpectedly. Because we got a Tower here too, which is like you don't really know the timing. It's just like it just kind of happens when they can. But because we got the Magician here, it means that they can make it happen. So it's kind of like whenever they strategize to make it happen, they're going to make it happen. And then they encounter you or run into you guys, and then there's an opportunity for you guys to, explore. Because the Wheel of Fortune, though, it just doesn't like turn out how you would want. We've got Nine of Pentacles here. So it's somebody who's like looking for somebody who's low maintenance. You know what I mean? They're not looking for somebody that they have to like really spend money, time, energy. You know what I mean? Like this may be somebody who's like on the go, but like they want a relationship, but they don't want to like take care of you. You know what I mean? They don't have to do that. Or at least maybe they do, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna say that they kind of do, but they kind of don't. So that's where it kind of like it gives like a traditional but non-traditional. Like, you know what I mean? We can have a family, but like we're not gonna like, I don't know. It's something that they don't want to do. It's just certain stuff that they don't want to do. Like they kind of want their independence too, but they also want a relationship. You know what I mean? So like that's where it kind of gets non-traditional, because like I want to be in a partnership, but I also want my own little space. So maybe you guys like live separate houses or some shit, or like kind of move together, but like not together. Maybe I don't know how that works. There's all type of different like ways to kind of work it. But I get if this is a past person, this is somebody who's still depending on you guys. So they may be trying to. That might be where I was talking about that. I was talking about that new addition to the family. Because Nine of Pentacles can sometimes be somebody who attaches themselves to you just to kind of like keep themselves in there. It's almost like the Death. We don't have the Death in here, but it's almost like the Death, where I attach myself in here to you, so that way I'm like intertwined into your life. You know what I mean? Like a baby dad, baby mom type of thing. You know what I mean? Husband, wife is the same type of vibe, but like, you know what I mean? If we can't get those two things of either being married or having children, then I need to tie you to like a business, or I need to tie you to some type of contract or something, or tie you to some, like we can get a dog together. You don't want to leave little Spark. You know what I mean? We just broke up. You can't just, you know what I mean? We got to have like joint custody of the dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like I come visit him. You can't move away. You can't move 2 states away and then take my dog with you. And we bought the dog together. You can't take the dog with you. Are you serious? It could be that. I don't know. It's like, it could be anything. You're just going to get comfortable at first, and then it just kind of goes as like out of, not going to say out of whack. It just doesn't always turn out exactly how you would like it to. Like there's benefits to it, but like it just doesn't turn out exactly how you would like it to. Sometimes it's like they're unpredictable too. You never really know how they're going to like, you never know how they're going to like turn out, or how they're going to shift up. Like they change up a lot. It's somebody who just like, they have internal conflicts with themselves. They don't really know what they want to do, or where they like even intend to go, maybe years down the line. So I don't know, maybe this person is like homeless. That might be what it is. Like maybe you guys kind of like just date this person at first because they're homeless. They may not tell you they're homeless, you know what I mean? Or maybe because they're like not doing so well financially. And then you guys just kind of like connect, live together, build a little house, have a family. I say build a little house. I don't mean like that, but like, you know what I mean? You guys build a family, but it's just like maybe you really just want to be single, but you just wanted kids, or you just really wanted to like you know what I mean, have the relationship, but like, I don't need you to live here every day type of thing. I know Virgos could be like sometimey and like, not sometime, but like very critical of like their partners. And they piss y'all off very easily because like, you know, why they be doing that stuff that they be doing. I be with you sometimes on that too. Because why do they do what they be doing? That's kind of dumb. So maybe it's like one of those moments where it's kind of like, you know, like I do kind of feel like it's beneficial, but like I don't want to interact with you every day. I don't, you know what I mean? So you guys may kind of like separate, but not separate. Like maybe there's like a negotiation type of way, because the Five of Swords in reverse can be also like a peaceful resolution. We can kind of talk it out without like blaming and like, you know what I mean, like criticizing or like, you know what I mean, saying hurtful words to each other. We kind of like separate, go our own ways, but like we still have a relationship. We still work together whenever it's beneficial for the both of us. So for some of y'all, maybe like a relationship like that, where it's kind of going to turn out that way, where it starts off as like family relationship. I mean, you know, there's love, we're committed, and then we branch out a little bit and we go in another direction where it's not really traditional, but it still works out. We still make it work how we can. You know what I mean? And some of y'all are shifting the dynamic more in your favor, so that might be it. Or they're trying to. That may be what the power struggles are about. Silent power struggles where they're manipulating, trying to walk away because they're trying to manipulate it back into their favor. So if they come back in, now for some of y'all, they're going to try to move on or move away from you as a way of trying to like manipulate it back into their situation. But eventually they're going to talk and start up the conversation again because they may be worried that you finally walked away. So you need to know that too. I don't know what part of the storyline or timeline y'all are in. I was just telling you all that too. All right, so signs you could be dealing with could be Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Aquarius, Sag, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Cancer. All right. Would you say the way I just hollered, Majesty? Oh, damn, move fast, homeless to house on the prairie. Yeah, you know what I mean? Some of them, they could be homeless. Like, you know what I mean? Not really have like a house. I feel like that, because I did say in the beginning where they could be moving in with you. You know what I mean? And then others, because like it seemed like it was a bunch of different scenarios. So I was just trying to like put them all together. Because for some of y'all, it is like they trying to move in with you. They trying to come up off you in a way. You know what I mean? They like to have kids, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where they can like depend on you, because that's what it looks like. Like I want to be able to depend on you. I want to be able to like have a roof to live in. I want to see my kid. I want to see my son. I want to, you know what I mean? Like one of those people. Like, ooh. I used to be a homosexual, y'all. That was like one of the, I'm not going to say it was one of the greatest times ever, but it was a little bit more fun. It was really fun. At times, I was young though, so that's why it was fun. Like as an older person, that is not fun. That is not fun. Sleeping on somebody else's couch. Women are mean to you when you are sleeping on other people's couch, or when you be sleeping at their house. They be telling you to wash their dishes. They be telling you to bring their car back. You need to take their car to the shop. If they got kids, where you be getting your hair cut at? Don't worry about where I be getting my hair cut at. Where they been getting it cut? You know what I mean? I'm just messing. Sometimes. It just depends on who the kids are. But it was like crazy, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's crazy. He said, now if you come to Texas. I live in Delaware. That's like 1,500 miles away. Yeah, eventually though, I'll be taking a tour. Yeah, don't worry about it, sweetheart. Yeah, for real. As an older person, you consider a homosexual. Yeah, you feel me? You be like, damn, you ain't got no, what you call it? You in Texas too? Oh gosh, y'all way out there. What is y'all doing way out there? I mean, it's Texas. Cause like, what am I doing way out here? You know what I mean? Anyway, so Leo. What you don't see coming. Oh, all right, confidence peaking. Are you guys about to have a relationship with somebody? So it's gonna be somebody you guys like. It's gonna be a non-traditional relationship too for some of y'all. It's gonna be somebody who either is making peace with you guys, or somebody who you guys maybe like know through friendships or become a friend with, or something like that. Maybe somebody on your social media. So it could be a Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio. It's gonna be a very intense person too. It's gonna be somebody who's being very strategic about how they present themselves. So they may show up as more like a friend first, or show up more as like a help, like an assistance, a leg up, something along the lines of that. It's maybe somebody who's in your community, or somebody who you guys are like, I don't know, interacting with in that way. It's going to be an attractive partner. It's going to be one that boosts your confidence. They're going to be reaching out to you soon. Again, this may not be your usual type, but they may be very sexually attractive and appealing. Now, for some of y'all, like I said, this may be more like a secret connection because we got Scorpio energy. So maybe one that's like hush hush, you know what I mean? Maybe they have like a high profile in a way, or like people know them. Because 11th house is usually like large groups of people. So I feel like this may be like you guys could be dating in that way where you guys are dating like maybe multiple people, just kind of like just maybe making them friends at first, just getting to know people, like, you know, just chatting, social, being social. They may find you to be attractive, but you guys may just be like, you know, just being friends at first, just chatting, getting to know them. You know what I mean? They're helpful. They are up at like usually with 11th house. These are usually people who are higher up than you, or in a better position at some point. Maybe like this could like if they were in your career, then they would just be like, you know, a manager or a boss, or they would just be like maybe like longer established in the company in some way. So it could even be that they just have like their eye on you. They find you guys to be appealing. All right. Anyway, they're gonna be strategic about how they present themselves to you too. So they're always gonna be pleasant. They're always gonna be nice. They're always gonna be like happy when they see you. You know what I mean? Charming, sweet. You know, all the good stuff. You're always gonna see that. All right. But they also may like, you know, keep their feelings and their emotions close to their chest. I ain't gonna say too much about it. They're very manipulative. Yep, you got a new romantic cycle going. So you guys are about to be able to take lead in your partnerships. You guys are about to be able to be your true, authentic self in partnerships. So you don't have to really like dim it down or try to like, you know, oppress or appeal to your partner. They're gonna try to, I'm not gonna say they're gonna try to appeal to you, but like they'll just try to go along with it. They'll try to like keep the vibes up, you know what I mean? They'll try to balance out whatever you do. So they may try to mirror you. Like if you're happy to see them, they're super happy to see you. But they're gonna try it first, where they're gonna be extra happy to see you first. You know what I mean? And then they're gonna try to see how you feel about it. You know what I mean? So this may be like, let's say it's somebody who you guys are, because sometimes with the 11th house, it could be, whenever I see the 11th house, it usually has to do with like making a deal, being diplomatic, or like being maybe more tolerant to each other. So if it's like a past person, this could be like you guys are like rekindling, making amends. You know what I mean? Bringing love into the situation, like expressing yourselves emotionally, saying what's on our heart, and without really, or saying what's on our mind without really like caring what the other person thinks about us. You know what I mean? So this could be like them being strategic still, like saying the nice stuff, saying the most pleasing and pleasant stuff. So this could be like them gassing you up. This could be like them, you know, and gassing you up is just what they say, flattery. So it could be like them flattering you. You know what I mean? This could be like them. I'm not gonna say they're giving you anything, but they could. It may be like information, maybe like a little bit of like, you know what I mean? I don't know. They may try to take charge in that way, like maybe give you information, maybe give you a leg up in something. I don't know. You know what I mean? We'll see. But anyway, it's gonna be somebody who takes care of their health. So that's what you'll need to know. Very attractive partner, very aesthetically pleasing. Somebody who like probably lets you have your way. You know what I mean? Like I kind of feel that way too. So this may be somebody who's very balanced, very social, very charming, nice to look at. You know what I mean? Very sexual. They got a lot of endurance, a lot of stamina. For some of y'all, it's a past person because we got 8 of Cups here. So somebody who you guys like kind of like left behind, or didn't really like finish the connection between y'all. You had maybe like a long-term partnership at one time, or you guys had maybe like a history between y'all. So it's maybe somebody who you guys like leave or have unfinished business with. You have a history. You got 8 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles. You had a history with this person. They're very passionate about you too. All right. So this is somebody who has like a lot of energy and they're proud of you. I'm gonna say they see you as a trophy. Now you may know them through family or creative ventures, through work, hobbies, something like that. You know what I mean? I almost want to say it's like a factory worker, or they worked at some job or somewhere for a long time. They have some type of status and stature. So I do know that. They've been somewhere for a while. They're good at networking, talking, reaching out to people. They're good at like, you know, making ends meet, or like connecting people to people. So it's that they do. So I know when we got Scorpio energy, it means somebody who's powerful or has influence. So it's gonna be somebody who has power and influence. They could be sharing this with you guys, and that might be what's going to boost your confidence. Like because you're friends with this person, now I got their same influence, or I got their same status. So it's like that. Like because I date this person, now I got their resources. Now I got their money. Now they're helping me up. They want to see me live a better life. So this is what you don't see coming. It could be a friend, but it could also be somebody who's on social media, or somebody who you once had past connection with before. If it's not like a past connection, it's just like maybe it was something between y'all that was left unsaid. Maybe you just kind of like met them, and you know, it could be like a little handshake. Hey, how you doing? We didn't really go too far, or like, you know, or just like maybe the relationship is like yet to be continued. Because the Seven of Wands is in reverse, which could also mean like maybe you feel like you wasted time. We had dealt with each other for a while, but like right now at this point, it's like a waste of time trying to put any energy or fight for this or even try to like prove myself to this person. Like it's kind of like not right now. So you know what I mean? What I get is that you're going to end up wanting to either one of two things. One of y'all are going to either walk away and start focusing on yourself. Could be a Capricorn, Virgo. When you're going to start walking away, start focusing on yourself, taking care of yourself, getting your own needs met, give up on this relationship, and then that's when you guys will come back again, because we got the Knight of Swords right after that, and then the Two of Pentacles, which is trying to adapt to the situation and to the changes that have happened. So you guys may run into each other, maybe through casual friends. If this is like a past, if I'm giving you some of the story about like a past person or past friend or a past connection that you have unfinished business with, you guys probably again will run into each other through friends or through like a joint endeavor or a community hangout situation and have a little talky talk. You know what I mean? Just somebody who cares about how you view them or how you see them, but they also have control issues. But I guess the conversation you guys are going to have is going to be one where you guys are able to just be yourselves, let your guards down, let your inhibitions down. So maybe there's drinking or there's like just like maybe fun or something. It's kind of like sexual, sensual, sexy. All three S's: sensual, sexual, sensy, sexy. The three S's. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Now, like I said, for some of y'all, it's going to be more of a secret relationship because maybe they're not your usual type, or is there something about this person, like maybe you know them through friends, family, connection like that, or you kind of know them through like mutual friends, you know what I mean, or something like that. So it could be that, and we got the Four of Wands. It could be like a one-night stand for some of y'all. It's just like for the experience because it's the Nine of Cups, for selfish gains or for selfish experience. So yeah, that's what it's looking like. Might just be like a little one-night stand, a little secretive, you know what I mean? I catch up with you, you catch up with me. Shh, 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 shh. One of those. One of those. It may just be a friend. Like I said, you may kind of meet this person through somebody else. Could be like a partnership, dealer, something like that. Something like that. So, all right, anyway, let me give you some. It could be a Leo, could be Aquarius, could be a Libra, could be a Scorpio, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, Libra. All right. You see me working. Leave me. Leave me. All right. Let's see. Cancer. Cancer-y. All right. Cancer-y. What you guys don't see coming in love. All right. You said, damn, that was short, huh? You thought I was about to go off for a second, huh? That was not short. That was probably like 10 minutes, 7 minutes. That was like 10 minutes, 7 minutes. All right. So let me see. Cancer. Yo, y'all some freaky Frank. I already knew what y'all was talking about. I could tell by the way I was talking. Y'all was like, what else, Noonie? All right, so let me shuffle these again. Because Cancer, you guys got a Libra possibly coming your way. All right. He said it was getting juicy, huh? I knew it. No, I didn't cut it off. Come on now. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Cancer. Let me see. What you guys got going on? 12th house. So you know, well, it's going to be an ending and a closure, but it's a start again, and it's a bunch of bullshit that's going to be happening. All right, but it's going to be somebody who you guys are fade to meet, so it's going to be somebody who you guys keep going over the same pattern, same connection with. Could be a Pisces. If not, it's going to be somebody you guys idolize, somebody you guys will sacrifice for, and then be wondering why you be sacrificing yourself for them, why you be doing the shit that you be doing for them. Just keep getting reconnected to them for some reason. All right, so there's somebody who you guys are fated to meet, meant to meet, and there's also somebody who's challenging your values, challenging your comfort zone, meant to get you out your comfort zone. That's what you don't see coming. A fated connection, relationship with somebody who you always sacrifice yourself for. All right, so it's going to be a relationship most likely that you guys gave up on, and you're starting back all over again. This time they're going to be bold to make the first move, though, so there's a difference. This time you don't have to be the chaser, if that mattered. You don't got to be the pursuer. You don't got to be the overgiver. You're probably still overgive anyway, because that's just who you are. But you don't have to like make the move and then overgive. You know what I mean? So there's somebody who you guys are fated to meet, and they're going to be a future relationship. So we'll see how this all plays out. You may even feel like there's like, maybe a deeper purpose for this person being in your life. That might be why you guys keep going through that same shit. Delusion. So there's going to be somebody who's going to break you out of it. So you don't see it. This person's going to break you out of that pattern of like idolizing and being delusional when it comes to relationships. You're having this fairy tale fantasy about relationships. This person's going to break you out of that. That's what you don't see coming. And you're going to be able to move on. That's the fun part. You're going to be able to move on because the 12th house is like you're going to recognize your limiting pattern beliefs. Why? You know what I'm saying? Why you keep doing that same shit. You're going to recognize that. How you keep getting falling, like how you keep falling for the same 1-2 move. You know what I mean? They hit you up here, then they hit you down here, and you go for it every time, no matter what. Ah, look, it gets you no matter what. You're going to learn that. You're going to learn that rope-a-dope. Stop doing it. So, so it's gonna be. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna come back and try to make better of the situation again to wrap you back up in it. You don't see that in. You thought you was done. You thought you was done with them, huh? Yeah, they wasn't done with you. So that's the little funny part there for me. All right, so it's a challenging connection because it's difficult. Why? Because you've never done it like this before. That's what the North Node is. Like, I've never interacted with this person or interacted with this situation in this way before. That's why it's a problem. You know what I mean? So this is somebody who you guys dream about, or like, I'm not gonna say dream about, but like, you just see them in this light that's just like not real. That's what I'm really trying to get to. You imagine them to be a certain way that they are not. All right, could be a Gemini. There's somebody who has one. So there's somebody who always has something going on. They have like multiple other people that they are seeing. All right, and this is what you don't know. So they may be holding back like from really like revealing what they really have going on. But this is somebody who has a lot of passion for some of y'all too. So you need to know that. They have a lot of passion for y'all, but like this is somebody who's like always on the go, always having like what does it say? They have like I forgot what it's called, like a frying pan. I forgot what the shit is. They have a whole bunch of irons in the fire. That's what it is. They have a whole bunch of irons in the fire, meaning that they have a whole lot of shit going on. They are always like on the prowl for a new partner or for somebody or for something like that. Like they are that type of person. All right. So it could be a Gemini, it could be a Aries, it could be a Pisces. And somebody else is going to be a very spiritual type of person. So there's somebody who's going to try to maybe put on like they're solving problems for you or solving issues for you. Just maybe somebody who you guys feel like you can be vulnerable with for no reason, maybe because they're very good at talking. But we got this illusion here, which means that they're not really being real or who they really are. You're seeing them in a skewed perspective. Maybe just because of the way they talk. Maybe because they hold back from trying to fuck you. You think that this person is like, maybe they hold back from taking action, so it makes you think they're not into me like everybody else is into me. Yes, they are. You're just being delusional, but don't worry about it. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on here so far. All right, so somebody who's held back from really expressing themselves, really want to communicate with you. So I guess they're gonna be taking action. You may not see potential in this going anywhere. You may not see the potential in them at all, but for some reason you'll still keep dealing with them. 10 of Cups, yeah, because they play some type of part. Maybe you want a relationship with this person. Maybe you feel like this person to make you happy. So I mean, I can see it could happen because 10 of Cups is here. It could happen. It could happen. I'm not sure. I'm just telling you, it could happen. But it's most likely a relationship that you felt like you needed to give up on, surrender to the universe, let God take the wheel. Jesus, take the wheel. I don't know what's going to happen. It's my heart. You know you guys are lovers. So you got that here. So it's a connection with somebody you guys just can't leave alone. Can't end it with. Could be a Pisces. Could be a Gemini. Could be an Aries. Could be a Leo. Yeah, it's maybe a popular person. That might be what it really is. Like they're popular. Maybe everybody likes them. Everybody wants them, it seems like. Yeah, they're very loving or very nurturing to you. They seem to cater to you. It feels like they cater to you. That's what I'll say. It feels like they cater to you. It feels like they be putting the spotlight on you. It feels like they be giving you the attention that you want. They do a good job. They do a fucking good job. That's what you don't see coming. Could be a Cancer. Could be a Taurus. There's somebody who's gonna try to make it seem like they're impatient to really make the relationship become a relationship. I really want a relationship. So it's gonna be somebody who you guys had this type of pattern with before, or you've seen a pattern like this before. Because it doesn't always mean that it's the same past person. It just means it's going to be a person who's going to break you out of that delusional mind frame and that mindset of like sacrificing yourself for people without really getting to know them on a deeper level, just because they fit some type of picture that you got in your head. Because I would have talked to you like I would talk to my sister. Get your fucking mind right. Why are you being so delusional? Do you love yourself? Why are you playing around like this? You can have fun, but you're trying to make this person become a partner. You're wifing a hoe. They may not be a hoe. They just may like, they may tend to have a lot of other options and choices moving around. So they just may be like, just kind of like, throwing a fishing hook out here and they just caught you. You feel me? It's not like personal. That's what I'm trying to get to. It's not personal. They just kind of caught you. That's how you kind of look at it. You know what I mean? Because you got Seven of Pentacles here, which like you may not see potential in it, and they don't either, but they're just loving, generous, nice. You know what I mean? They like affection. They like, romance in a way. So it's like they kind of play into the picture of what you would want. But, I'm playing into the picture with you and other people too. So you guys are my actors. That's what they're basically saying. Anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Gemini, Pisces, Leo, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries, Taurus. For a little razzle dazzle, could be a Sag. Yeah, Sag, Gemini, Cancer. That's what you guys don't see coming. Somebody you gave up on, huh? All right. Yeah, that's my song too. Might just be a hoe. Yeah. He said he'll be making 3 or 4 mistakes. That's what they do. We all have done it before. That's how men grow. That's our learning stage. We have to love one. We have to love one. And then all of a sudden we realize the game. Like, oh, you got to step your shit up, player. All right, so Gemini. Danny, not your Libra situation. It's all good. It's all good. You know thing. That's only a small thing to a giant. All right, Gemini. What we got going on? What you don't see coming in love? All right, you guys taking care of yourselves. Becoming more of a caretaker. You guys maybe also in that nesting mood. So maybe you guys are wanting children. All right, you guys are wanting somebody to love on, family. All right, you guys are probably looking at career now. So maybe you guys are more focused on career first. Now you guys are wanting a little bit of love, a little settling down, a little bit nurturing, a little tender healing. That's what you guys don't see. Wanting to settle down with somebody soon. Could be with the Taurus, could be with Cancer. It's somebody who you guys are like moody with or who's moody with you. So some days they're into the relationship, other days they're not really into it. So it's giving one of those vibes. It's like just kind of moody. Like, you know what I mean? Some days they do want stability, other days they kind of want like some space. So I guess you don't see that coming, but you guys may start putting the bills together, finances together, joint ventures and stuff like that together. Maybe you guys start talking about building a house or buying a house, or you guys start talking about like stuff that matters. Like really start talking about foundation, like getting cozy in that way. So maybe it's like you don't see that coming, just a conversation about what your needs are, what you would need for them to be able to like settle down with you, for you guys to be able to like build stability. You know what I mean? So they may talk about an investment in some way. Yeah, principles. They're going to start talking about their principles and values. They're going to be starting. I guess they're going to either share those with you or share theirs with you. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but also some of y'all are going to be getting money from this person. So they may start giving it to you, being a little bit more generous with you, sharing stuff with you, stuff along the lines of like that. You said, why my face all turned up like that? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. Because sometimes when people be moody and they be like giving stuff to me, I'm like, look, you don't need to give me shit. So that's probably why my face was frowned up. Because I was thinking like, give who what? You don't gotta give me shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was just thinking. Like, because maybe this is somebody who is generous. Now, for some of y'all, they come from money. Like, they have an inheritance of money. And for others, they're just kind of like blessed with money. People just give them money because they have a natural talent, skill, and ability. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. So it's one of those lines. Hey there, Steffi Brown. So something like that. They're going to be giving you material goods or money. Or, you know what I mean? Some of y'all may be like managing and budgeting together. Yeah, we got a new romantic cycle approaches. So a new romantic cycle is going to begin between y'all. This is a past person or it's a new person. Don't really matter. You guys going to make finding common threads between each other of you. It's going to be somebody who's wanting to do do a joint endeavor or joint business or do something with you guys, negotiate, talk things out, share with you. Whatever they have, they want to share with you. So it's maybe somebody who's, like I said, well off, or this is somebody who's, like I said, skilled, talented, and gifted with the natural ability, and people just give them money for it. And because you're with them, they're going to give it to you. So it's that. You don't see it like them being generous, talking about like settling down, want to be in a relationship. There's somebody who's moody and clingy though. So like this makes them possessive, controlling at times. My way is right because we got Taurus energy and principle way. So there's somebody who always feels like their way is the right way. So like if you want to be babied up, then that's going to probably work for you. You know what I mean? That's why I say that. Like if you want to be babied up and like in that way, and like where somebody has like authority over you in a way, then this would be good for you because this would be somebody who will take care of your needs and stuff like that. And this would be somebody who like think about you in the end. But this is also going to be somebody who's like very like just some not fickle, but just like uh maybe like an old man, old woman type of vibe. Like, this is how we're going to do it here, sweetheart, or honey, or whatever the fuck they may call you. It's just kind of like that. Like, this is how we're going to do it. So, there's somebody who could be generous. It just may be a little old fashioned. That's what I wanted to say. Something about them is a little old fashioned. You know what I mean? Some of that may be cool. Some of that may not be because we got Libra energy. Some of that could be good for you. Some of it can, like, I can do without that. So, it could be that, it's something like that. They may start talking about marriage, or they may start talking about like a deeper connection. It could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo. Just put the deck, seen the world. So Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. It's gonna look like with the world, look like it's gonna be a new person. But if it had to be a past person for some of y'all, it's a totally fucking new experience. So we will say that they're gonna be more generous with you guys, and they may follow your rules or your guidelines or your boundaries, or you guys will be talking about principles, values, Seven of Swords. I do kind of feel like they're trying to sneak back towards y'all. Could be an Aquarius. So it's somebody who you guys maybe avoided having deeper talks with, or they're trying to strategize on how they're going to come back. Because we got Judgment in reverse. So somebody's looking for a renewal again between the relationship between y'all. They want you to see their perspective, or they maybe looking at the situation from a different perspective. For somebody else, because of money, like maybe you guys have gotten some type of money, or you guys have some type of stability, or you guys have bought some type of assets, or you guys have like flash some money in some way or shown some money, or they have some money. That's one of the two. Because if they got the money, then they're going to be generous and they're going to be sharing, and it's strategic because the Seven Swords. It's somebody who now shows up. Seven Swords in reverse is usually friends who show up when you don't really need them. So this is like somebody who's now showing up when you don't really need them and they can't really help. But now here they are, they showing up like, hey, look, let's renew this connection. I'm starting to see your perspective a little bit different. There's something to be gained here. That's why. So there's amends that they would like to make with you, and there's something to be gained. For some of y'all, it's because you guys are like security. Whether that be like your traditional values, maybe you have morals, ethics, boundaries, work ethic. That's something that people like, value. So it could be that, or it could just be your principles, like, you know what I mean? Like how you were raised, how you carry yourself in public. It could be any of that. It's any of that. But they're going to want to give to you, and they're going to share with you. And for most of y'all, it kind of looks like they would like to have some type of long-term relationship, or at least some type of stable, committed relationship. I will say that. So they would like to renew whatever you guys had, bring that back to life, you know what I mean? And try to figure out what are your needs now. So if before they weren't trying to take care of your needs, now they're trying to figure out what are your needs. What are your needs? What do you need me to do? So they're going to be asking questions like that. You know what I mean? Like, what's your value system? What things do you like? What things you care about? Talking about work, talking about money, just talking about real world stuff. They talking about their feelings. They'll talk about their past, their background, stuff like that. So maybe this is somebody who you guys didn't really even expect to like hear from or talk to or run into, or you didn't think that there was ever going to be a chance for like a redemption. There's a redemption. The redemption song. It's that. There's an option. There's choice and decision to be made there with the world. And we got the Hangman in reverse, which definitely means that they're seeing you from a different perspective. But I could have told you that already because I was seeing it with the other shit. So yeah. So it's gonna be a new for y'all. Some of y'all it's gonna be new, and if it's new, there's gonna be somebody who idolizes you, but also somebody who sees you for who you are. So like they don't necessarily have these unrealistic expectations on how you'll be, but they do find you to be attractive. And from based on how they imagine you right now, how they see you right now, like they feel like you would be a good addition to like maybe creating stability, long-term partnership. Based on how they view you, they feel like your views and your philosophies of living would be solid. You know what I mean? Like you would get things done, so they could see you as a viable partner. So if it's a new person, this is somebody who's going to want to share with you and go all the way. So that's cool. You know what I mean? You guys may have, like I said, different outlooks on the world, but like this would be somebody who's willing to try to figure out your ways of the world. Like, well, so how do you think things should go? They're one of those. And then they just engage and share and go along with it. And that's cool. That's cool. I definitely see that. Could be a Leo, could be a Pisces, Libra, Taurus. This is somebody who definitely sees you guys as like marriage material, long-term material. This is somebody who would like to be married, have kids, settle down, get some investments, start a business, share whatever I got. What's that? What's my boy? Damn, I'm thinking of a song. I was also thinking that share my world with you. Who was that? I can't think of who it is, but it's share my world with you. That's exactly what I was thinking. Somebody wants to share their world with you. All right. And this would be somebody who wants to be a giver. So if you guys like being given to, which I'm sure you do, I'm sure you did. This is somebody who's a giver. All right. So let me give you signs. Could be a Virgo, Cancer, Taurus, Leo, Pisces, Leo, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, Libra, Taurus. It's maybe your ideal partner. I kind of feel like it could be your ideal partner if I'm really being really real. All right, like they're attractive, they're gentle, they're nurturing, they give, they're understanding, they're receptive, they're pleasant on the eye. You know what I mean? They're fair-minded, they think about you, they got principles, values, traditions. Yeah, you probably like that. I can see you guys liking that. You know what I mean? Now, I don't know, because sometimes, whenever you see something like that too good, they can sometimes be in relationships. But I didn't really see all that. But we did see the Seven of Swords, though. I did see that, so that could. But, like, I try not to rain on your parade sometimes. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a happy ending. You feel me? So I try not to rain on your parade. I let you rock. But I did see that Seven of Swords there. I just didn't say anything. Because, they told me something about women. They said that women like to live in the delusion and the illusion of fantasy and happiness. And that if you can give it to them, you can make millions of dollars. And I was thinking, I like millions of dollars. I have to mislead them? You sure? That's kind of crazy. You said burst your bubble, right? That's how I feel. Like, keep it real with me. Don't sell me no dream. I don't need a dream. I don't care that enough about it. Like, I love myself enough that I don't need to like live in a delusional state about what's happening around me. Give it to me straight, and then I can work myself around it. You know what I mean? I can make my own happiness. You're not responsible for that. Okay, let's get it, Taurus. So, what you don't see coming in love? What you don't see coming in love? A dreamer. Okay, this is gonna be somebody who you guys are gonna romanticize. It's gonna be a really romantic type of person too. Could be an Aquarius, so it may be a little bit different than your usual type, but this may be somebody you guys meet through work or through creative ventures, or they're part of like a large organization. That's maybe like a painter, artist, somebody who lives like a poetic lifestyle in a way, like a gentler, soft guy, soft girl era. They're like in a soft guy, soft girl era. That's how I'm really describing it. You know what I mean? Like it's a pleasant person to talk to too, though. Really friendly, really social, and they're not judgmental. They're very understanding. All right, so this is what you guys don't see coming. Somebody who's really romantic, and either you're going to want to sacrifice for them, or they're going to want to sacrifice for you. It's one of those two. What I do, Curly Cookie? How I'm a mess. What I do? I just would be telling y'all. Now, for somebody else going to be a friend that romanticizes you, wants to spoil you, wants to love on you, they start to see you a little bit differently. You know what I mean? They probably see you as their greatest, I'm not going to say the greatest catch, but they probably see you as a dream come true in a way. You know what I mean? So a partnership that you guys probably have dreamed about or like envisioned at some point is coming. It's going to be an attractive person. Like they just kind of like fit your aesthetic too, the way that you like them. So that's going to be the part here. And they're going to play a part too. That's the thing. It's going to be somebody who's going to play a part. All right. So it's going to be somebody who's going to invest into a relationship equally too. They may do more than you at first. All right. They're very ambitious, driven. I kind of feel like they work for like a large organization or a large group of people, or they have like a large group of people, or they maybe are online, or like they seem to be a very creative, artistic type of person. So they just make deals with people or whatever. They maybe are an investment firm, or they work, I don't know. They work for somebody. Right? Like it's somebody who's always thinking about how to make things better for other people. So maybe they are the one that's going to sacrifice for you. That might be it too. And then they're going to be the one that's going to really put the most effort into the relationship. So it's somebody who always tries to adapt to what you want. And you guys may be getting very close to getting to know each other on a deeper level. So they're going to start releasing more like facts about themselves, or start telling you more about themselves. So there's maybe somebody who like you were seeing them in one way, and like now you're going to start to get to know them on a deeper level. So like, maybe you just like them, but now you're about to start getting to know them on a deeper level. It takes them, I'm not going to say it takes them a little while, but like people just kind of already envision them or fantasize them to be a certain way because of maybe like what they can do, who they're around, shit like that. They have great networking skills. They maybe are an overachiever because we got investment in ambition. So maybe they're an overachiever. And you say, what? Oh, my bad. I'm just reading the cards. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, let's get on these. I haven't used these yet. So, but it's also somebody who struggles with escapism. So this may be a relationship that you guys are in because of that. Like maybe this is somebody who you may kind of feel like whisk you away from life, the everyday struggles of life. So they're really poetic the way that they talk. They talk really romantic. You know, this is like they even come like pet names, nicknames. So this would be somebody, I don't know, for some of y'all, they're gonna want to do something with you, or they're gonna give back to you in some way. And so maybe it's like I don't know what this has to do with love, but like say this may be like a creative venture that maybe benefits both of you. So it could be like maybe a joint venture, a job, a business. It could be anything. You guys do something together. This could be like talking online or some shit. I don't know. Something like that. They're going to let you come into their inner circle. All right. So I will say that. Hey there, Vanessa. So they're going to let you come into their inner circle. So the way things are going right now, you don't need to do anything different, because that's what you're very close to achieving your goal is. It's like you don't need to do anything different. Don't push anymore. Don't start trying to do new shit. Don't start trying to like, you know what I mean? Just kind of do what you've been doing, and that's it. All right. So you're very close to making something happen here in a good way. Don't ruin it by like trying to act brand new. We got the Fool here, so we got the Fool in reverse. So they're gonna take a random risk or a random chance on you. All right, they're very close to it. It's probably because they're starting to idolize you, view you in a certain light, where now it's like, you know, they want to be, you know, gentler with you, or maybe they want to sacrifice for you, or they want to have you around, or, you know, just something. Sometimes like they just want to see you. So it's could be like a random trip, random experience where they just kind of want to see you. Because the Pisces energy sometimes can be like unrealistic. Like it doesn't really make sense that we're in this, but like we are, because I see you in this light that, you know, you're like mine. Even if they don't really like claim you in that way, they just kind of feel like you're theirs. You know what I mean? Kind of like how I be telling you about my gym crush. She's not my girlfriend, and we don't be doing anything, but like nobody else better not talk to her. I have no idea why it's like that. And it'd be other people that be there. I'm like, yo, we are grown men. Like, is it really that bad to not talk to people at the gym? I talk to people at the gym, but like, I don't know. Like, don't you talk to her for some reason. It's just like that. So anyway, it's like one of those. Like they're kind of like doesn't make any logical sense. Like, why are you being like, you know, possessive over this person? And maybe there's like so many other obstacles or so many issues, or like maybe I don't know. It could be anything, because like Pisces energy sometimes is like a mystery. You can make this up in your mind. So it may be like a relationship at first where you guys made it up in your mind, then it becomes like real. Like this, or they made up in their mind, and then to them it became real. They took a risk. You know what I'm saying? Hey there, Michaela. You know what I'm saying? They took a risk. They're going to take a risk. I'm telling you, they are. It's going to be just out of the blue too. I don't want. They're just afraid of being rejected. So this is what you don't see coming. They're going to take a risk, take an opportunity, a chance for some of y'all to come visit you, to open up communication, or to try to like break the pattern or cycle, whatever you guys do. So let's say that you guys don't really talk to each other like that. Now we got Eight of Swords here. The Eight of Swords is about getting out of lockdown. So some of y'all, when you guys get out, you guys may create some non-traditional relationship, or for some of y'all, it's like when they get out of a tight situation, maybe they're in jail, or when they maybe like quit the job. Because some of y'all could be like a job thing, like maybe you guys work together, or you work in the same environment, or when they like, yeah, maybe when they quit their job, then they may try to like take a risk towards you, or when they find a new job or something like that. So maybe like, I don't know how that plays into anything. But I was just kind of thinking like when they get out of their job, or when they get out of like a tight situation, or when they get out of their marriage, or when they get out of their current relationship, this maybe somebody's going to come directly at you. It's one of the two. It's one of those scenarios I just gave you. Either they get out of jail, they get out of a job, they get out of the position that they're in. So let's say they were like in a weird position in like their career, and then they get out of that, and then that's when they take a risk, or they're in a relationship, marriage, and when they get out of that, they're going to take a risk towards you. So it may start off as like being friends, but they kind of like romanticize you because like this partner that I got is an asshole. So like when I'm done with them, you're next on the menu, but I just kind of like want to see like what's going on. So like you guys will have conversations. These will be very shallow conversations at first, because they're going to be trying to line you up just to kind of see. Yeah, Two of Wands. Two of Wands about being strategic about my next venture, where I'm going to go next. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. That's what it is. They're lining you up. So you don't see this, that they're lining you up to be the next contestant on Date This Maniac. They may not be a maniac. They seem to be all right. So it seems to be somebody who's always focused on work though, and they're really spontaneous. So like they're like adventurers. but there's some timing, because I got Knight of Cups in reverse. There's some timing, moody. Some days they're really romantic, other days they're not. And then I could have told you that with the Pisces and Aquarius energy. It's going to be somebody who's kind of detached, but like at times they're like really into the relationship. Like it seems like they have undying love and loyalty. They're really like, you know, maybe emotional, huggy, kissy, but like not in public. Because with Knight of Cups in reverse, somebody does not like PDA. So not in public. Don't hug me, kiss me, hold my hand in public. Don't like flirt with me in public. Don't like, you know what I mean? Something like that. You know what I mean? But like when we're like behind closed doors, you know, I'm Big Daddy or I'm Big Mama or I'm whatever. They love you. You know what I mean? They're generous, selectively generous when they want to be, when they expect something out. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of y'all, it's going to be a celebrity. Because we got a celebrity stylist. So for someone else, a celebrity, somebody who's in the public eye or somebody who's kind of popular or kind of well-known, you guys could be having a connection with them. Could be a non-traditional relationship or one that's like, here today, going tomorrow, just for the experience again. A lot of y'all can be like people who you guys like see on a, like, you know, just maybe just envision having this type of connection with them for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, it would be kind of dope just to date them, or it'd be kind of dope just to have them around, or it'd be kind of dope just to like deal with them for a little bit. And then you guys connect, and then it just goes from there. And it may be, like I said, non-traditional type of relationship. They may try to figure out a way for you guys to like connect or something. They're going to try to purposely persuade you. For some of y'all, persuade you guys to hold on, to wait a little bit. I'm on my way, that type of shit. So I don't know how that all plays. But they're very strategic about how they're going to be trying to take action towards y'all. I really feel like once they leave a relationship, leave a job, leave a career, leave a marriage, or break out of some type of like traditional value beliefs that they have, like which could sometimes be like gender roles, or like, let's say if this was like a woman and you didn't approach her, then she'd be like, she has like this Hierophant in reverse, which is like, well, I'm just going to approach him. You know what I mean? And if you're like a man, I mean, if you're like a woman, this is a man, then this is like a man who maybe like, I don't know, he has some type of certain value systems that like maybe you have children, maybe you have, I don't know, maybe you were once divorced or anything. They have like these certain like values and principles that they have to let go of first. And then that's when they're going to take action. And they're going to be a lot more driven towards you, because with the Aquarius energy, it means that they become tolerant. So something like that happens where they've had a change of perspective, or they've become open-minded to maybe your views, or become open-minded to maybe your principles and your value system. So now it's like, okay, well, I can kind of see what you're saying. I think I can kind of go for that. I just take a risk. So some of y'all may kind of go somewhere, other way it may not. So one of those. And then for others of you, you guys may unexpectedly leave a marriage, a relationship, free yourself from it, and become self-sustainable and self-reliant, where you don't need a partner, you don't need a connection, you don't need whoever to do shit. So for some of y'all, that's going to be unexpected. All right, so anyway, signs you could be dealing with. Could be Pisces, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries, Libra, Pisces. Okay. Alrighty. You still living. Oh my gosh, you would cringe every time I try to get close to them in public. Yeah. Them Knight of Cups, them people do not like that. Don't hug me. Don't hold my hand. Don't kiss me in public. You know what I mean? Like, people shouldn't even know we're in romance right now. This is not a lover's tryst. You may be seeing them at work. That might be why. They may be at work. That might be part of it too. Because that Knight of Pentacles is somebody who stays on the job. So, and then Two of Wands was also somebody who's always at work too. So it's got to be like a work thing, or like a creative thing, or something like that. Somebody who's more focused on like career status type of thing, but they would like to have an experience with you. All right, so Aries. Woo! Aries. Woo! All right, Aries. What you guys got? Could be having a renewal with somebody. We're going to see though. What you guys got? What you don't see coming. North Node. All right, so this could be somebody who's faded to run into. Okay, an unexpected breakthrough, or somebody who's going to be unusual, unsuspected. Not what you would have expected to come your way, but it's going to be a relationship that's going to help you get aligned with where you're meant to be romantically. Maybe also somebody who breaks you away from certain beliefs, value systems, and puts you on the one that really gets you where you wanted to go when it comes to romance. Could be an Aquarius, don't gotta be. You may also have some type of like non-traditional relationship with this person. I kind of want to say this is somebody who's like, I don't know why I want to say it. Maybe they go both ways, but maybe not. Maybe not. They just may just be a little bit like unconventional in some way. Hey there, Veronica. They may just be unconventional in some way. Or you guys are just going to be doing something totally different and getting outside your comfort zone. Because the North Node could be like, yo, I'm just going to do something different. I know it's a challenge. I know it's a little hard. I'm not really tripping, but I want to do something different. I want to experience something different. So you may just like go out on a limb, try some different shit. All right. And that's cool. Because, you know, sometimes y'all don't want to do that. Sometimes y'all be like, we're going to do it my way and my way only. But this time, you guys are about to run into somebody who feels like you guys are good enough. If you do get outside your comfort zone, and it says a new start is coming. So if it's a past person, because I did say it's a new person, but I always got to say that if it's a past person, it's like a new person. All right. Because, you know, you ever had your car go to the shop? You ever been without your car for like 2 weeks and you put it to the shop? Like, I mean, that's a long time to be out of a car. But sometimes people be having their car there for like 2 weeks or longer. Like maybe the part didn't come in or whatever. But you ever had your car at the shop and then you go to pick it up? Your car does feel like a new car, doesn't it? And you could have had that car for forever. But when you get that motherfucker back, you be like, yo, Molly is riding. I am so happy I got her back. You know what I mean? So it could be like that sometimes with the past partner, where suddenly I see them a little bit differently. We've had some type of aha moment, or they've had some type of aha moment. Because that's what I see here. We got a win-win outcome with forecast, which could mean that there's a past person that's coming back to, like, you know, make amends. But this time, it's a powerful new start. This time, emotionally, we're going to feel connected. And this person's going to give. Because you got 2 signs of Virgo here. So this is going to be somebody who's going to want to give, want to take care of your needs, want to see whatever you need. Like, really, really see what you need. You know what I mean? So it's going to be somebody who's going to be very, not protective, but just of service to you. You know what I mean? So they're going to make your life better. I will say that. All right. So if it's somebody who at the time maybe you gave out more or you did more, then they're going to look to make amends. But this time in a more powerful, impactful way in your life. All right. So it's going to be sudden messages from them. That's what I will tell you. It's going to be sudden messages from you. And a win-win outcast is forecast. A win-win outcast is forecast. A win-win outcome is forecast. Just means that both of you are going to be happy whichever way it goes. So that's what they're thinking and intending when they come along the way. They want to make sure that we're both happy. And what do we need to do that? So it could be a Libra, it could be a Virgo, it could be a Aquarius. All right. So this is what you guys need to know. And what's going to happen in order for this to happen is they have to have some sudden realization, some strange epiphany has to come to them. I don't know what you do here. For sometimes when I see Virgo and the Libra energy, these usually have to do with your aesthetic. This could be like your way of dressing has changed. Like maybe you always wore sweatpants and your hair messy, but today maybe you're starting to wear dresses, skirts, heels, makeup, whatever. You know what I mean? Like maybe you just like kind of like chilled and you weren't really like too focused on your appearance. Because whenever I see Virgo and Libra together, it usually has to do with your physical appearance, either your physical body, the frame itself, your diet, the way you eat, your cleanliness. So like maybe you cleaned yourself up in a way, really started presenting yourself like, you know, maybe like as a lady or as a male, you know what I mean? Whatever. Just really started to present yourself in a better light, and they're starting to see you differently now. You know what I mean? Or it could just be sometimes just some type of random run-of-the-mill, something just happened. Maybe you did something outside your comfort zone. They thought, oh, that was kind of brave. It could be any of that. It's, you know, just something happens where they just start recognizing like, oh, shit, I like you, or you're attractive. I think I'm into you. And if we had a problem before, I'm willing to talk to you because I just seen the Page of Swords, which is somebody who wants to have a sit down with you. But it's from a more curious indication or curious note, like from a curious standpoint, where at one time I thought I knew you, but now I don't. So now I'm kind of like asking little small questions and being nosy, asking other people about you, asking what other people know about you. So that way I have a little bit of like to go on when I come towards you. You know what I mean? Watching you, maybe watching your social media. You know what I mean? Just trying to get a little bit of information. So it could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Now for somebody else, it's going to be somebody who's younger than you. And if they're not younger than you, then they just kind of play mind games. But they're going to unexpectedly reach out. We got Queen of Swords. So it's going to be a Libra. Now, for some of y'all, it's going to be somebody you guys detach from. And for others of you, you guys may just detach from this situation. Because that's what the win-win outcome is. Sometimes it's like you're just going to distance yourself. I'm cool. And that might be the unusual behavior for this person. Because maybe you normally like give back and give and you balance it out. You don't really rock the boat. This may be a new change for this person where now you're acting distant, detached, caring less. This may catch them off guard. All right. They may be like, oh, shit. You always care. When did you stop caring? You know what I mean? And that is also, we could like shift things into your perspective. I mean, shift things into your favor because they probably always knew you to care. So if you're acting very aloof, acting distant, acting as if you could care less, it's bothering them. You know what I mean? And they have their eye on you because they're wondering, well, who's giving to you for you not to care about me anymore? That's what it is. And that's where the big, powerful change in the new start is coming from, because hold the fuck up. Who do you think you are? So we got 2 of Cups here with the Queen of Cups there. That's a strategic move. All right, so you guys are going to get a relationship from this person after like separating from this person. Could be a Cancer, could be a Sag. Yep, we got 7 of Swords. Oh, you got them seething. So they're going to be strategizing on how. So they're going to be strategizing on how to get you back into a relationship, how to get communication going between y'all. How do we get to talking and talking again? You know what I mean? For some of y'all, they're going to try to get a trip going, because the 8 of Wands sometimes can be like unexpected travels, trips. Maybe they cancel a trip. Like maybe they were going to go home. Maybe they're going to go do something. Now they're trying to strategize to be around you. Hold up, I was going to leave, but I'm about to stay here now. I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, it's something like that. It's kind of giving me one of those vibes. So I don't know how this plays, because some of y'all may not have even came about yet. You know what I mean? Because for somebody to cancel a trip, unless you knew somebody was going on a trip, how would you know? We got the world here, so it could be a Capricorn, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. So for some of y'all, it's going to be a past person. For others of you, it's going to be an experience that feels like you've already had this before, but it's one that you know that you have to get off the pattern of what you've always done. You have to do something different. So they're going to kind of trigger you to do shit that's different. Really different, my nigga. I feel like Kendrick Lamar in that one joint. I don't know why I felt like that. So maybe they're from like Cali or from Florida, or from like, they're like, they give like a hippie, not hippie vibe. They give like a, I don't know, like a YN type of vibe. You know what I mean? Like a young boy, even if they're older. They give like a young boy vibe, the way they talk, like a young boy or a young girl. You know what I mean? They talk kind of hip. You know what I mean? That's what I really mean. You know what I mean? Like I sound old when I say they talk kind of hip. But like they keep up on the slang and shit. You know what I mean? They may have like a certain way of talking too, a certain slang or whatever. Like, I don't know, they have like their own little way of talking. But it's somebody who also hints at stuff. They never really come directly at shit. They just kind of hint at stuff, or they're very direct. Not direct. They're very like precise about the stuff that they say. So like they ask strategic questions, and that's what's going to happen. They're going to start talking to you guys strategically, asking like, where you been? What's been going on? What experiences have you had? You know, trying to figure you out, because we haven't really been, you know, communicating that much. That's it. They were expecting to maybe hear from you by now. For some of y'all, they were thinking you guys were going to reach out by now, and this didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, talk kind of hip, right? I talk like a old year when I said that. Yeah, they talk kind of hip. That is not how I talk. I don't never say hip. The fuck, nigga? I just be like, nah, they talk kind of like a young boy. Like, what's up with them? They talk like they still 19, 20. They still kind of talk kind of young. They know the slang. They know the, you know what I mean? You said I sound like your dad. Hey, I am a dad. I am a dad. They probably try to invite you guys out to eat too, because we do got the brunch world. So they try to take you guys out for eat, mimosas. You guys like mimosas? Little orange juice and champagne or wine. Oh, champagne. Yeah, I like that. You know what I mean? They're probably trying to get you guys to go out to eat, or invite you guys maybe to be around them a little bit more, or to stay around a little longer. Something like that. Let's talk it out. But it's subtle. They don't really directly say it like that. They don't really say it like that. You know? It's for a moment of satisfaction. They may try to invite you there to the house. It's for sex, y'all. It's for sex. Some of y'all have lost weight. Some of y'all have gotten your body together, because we got the, and this one is about losing weight. You see that? It's the body, but it's like the hips, but it's upside down. So it's your body. They've watched you guys maybe change, transform. They're like, ooh. So it's for sex for most of y'all. And it's because you guys seem like you don't really care. Like you're not even like that bothered, or like, you know, that even stressed or worried about them. They're strategizing to come back. You know what I mean? They're like, oh, you must got somebody. And they must be somebody important, or somebody who you must think is more attractive than me, because fuck that. That's what it is. That's what it is. They just don't want any other people around you. Could be an Aries, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Sag, Aquarius, Virgo, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. Yeah. Yeah, somebody who just feels like, so what's going to happen? It's going to be unusual behavior behind them. So, like, this is normally how they do. So, like, if they're focused on your needs, then they're not normally focused on your needs. If they're trying to, like, fix things between you, or trying to talk to you, or you're seeing them, like, you know, watching you out the corner of the room, this is unusual behavior, because they got their eyes on you now. They got their sights on you. It's almost competitive. They want to win you. You guys are like a trophy now. So, yeah, that's what you don't see coming. Being a trophy. Did you want to be that? Did you always want to be that when you was growing up? Just wondering, Aries. All right. Anyway, thank y'all. My dog is sitting by the front door and he's huffing. So I guess he's got a piss. And we stopped good on the 2-hour minute, on the 2-hour mark. I'm happy with that. That was a great job. Thank you guys so much. He said, "Oh no, they had me until you told me it's for sex." I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah, girl, y'all know. Y'all be knowing. I don't know why y'all be acting brand new. Y'all be knowing. You know what I mean? Shame on them for not treating us like a trophy in the first place. I feel you, right? I feel you. Air Pegasus, I feel you. They come in with the Sigma Riz and the gat. They getting smacked. This kid, he said they hit you with that gat. Yeah, that is the good one. The gat. Damn. You see? Damn. No, you ain't never seen my pet before? I gotta post him one day. He pretty cool. He's a Sharpei. I got him on. He's on my because he jumped out the window one time. I put him in my my community tab. I put him in the community tab because he had jumped out the window and out of a 3-story window too. Luckily, he landed in the bushes and he just was a little bit hurt. He was alright. He was a little bruised, a little tender for a couple of days, but he was alright. He's lived an adventurous life. He's ran away a couple times and lived out on the land for about 24 hours, 12 hours or so. You know what I mean? He's a trooper, though. That's my boy. Wouldn't have any other dog. Every other day, though, I'd be like, I'm ready to get rid of him. Because he always just be pissing everywhere. And, like, he don't shit like that. He do, but, like, he'll walk, like, 30 minutes before he decides to, like, piss or shit. You know what I mean? And that ticks me off. Yeah, you missed everything to D. And that'd be ticking me off because, like, it's cold as hell. It's like 27 degrees outside right now. Why are we walking and you're just peeing on everything, trying to, like, make art and shit? Like, you're wasting my time, bro. You know what I mean? Hey there, of the light. I'm like, you're wasting my time, bro. Like, you need to be, like, getting right to it. Yeah. He's a little dog, but he's a medium dog. He ain't no little dog. He a medium dog. He got a big bite. Yeah, it's 27 degrees, and he just be wanting to walk around and piss shit, pissing me right off. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, bro, I take him out like 3-4 times a day, so that really takes me off because during those times, he only shit like one time, maybe in the morning and one time at night. So for real, I shouldn't take you out, but like to the morning and then at night. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit take me straight off. Like, yo, bro, cut it out. I didn't take your nuts. I let you be a dog. Cut it out. You know what I'm saying? Cut it out. Wasting my time. But anyway, I gotta take him out, and I got the other little dog, so I gotta take both of them out. I gotta take the little dog out, but luckily he gets to the job, gets to the point really quick, and then comes right back in. The Sharpei, they can travel like 7 miles. That's just what they do. They just be walking. So anyway, y'all have a great day. You know what I mean? Great night because it's late now. So thank y'all for the support. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. I had a ball, and I like being nosy. Anyway, if you guys haven't subscribed to my if you're not subscribed, if you haven't followed me on Instagram, I got Leo in the Third House on Instagram. I'll be doing written reads. I've been trying to keep up with it, but it be kind of like I gotta have a life too. You really gotta have a life too. You feel me? So, hell yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm gone. Y'all enjoy yourselves.